A roundabout way to say get your money up, broke ass niggas.
Yeah, we got a dollar menu.
He offered the NBA dollar menu.
We got a dollar menu.
What the fuck we
Come
talking
check
about?
it out.
Yeah, come on. To the War in the Paint podcast. I want to first thank all of you for joining us, whether you're a new listener or a returning fan on YouTube, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Rodney Blue, multimedia journalist and podcast veteran. In 2016, Podcast Jack, God rest his soul, said I was dope, so every time I crack the mic, you know it's going to go. I'm joined as always by my esteemed cohorts and fellow basketball enthusiasts. I've got right next to me my man Gabe. Gabe, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, man. So I'm the front office aficionado, the Celtics stan, and I like to dub myself as Mr. Tear It Down. So if your team is ass, I'm going to tell them to tear it down.
Already. Up next, we got our man Aaron, a.k.a. Teflon.
Yo, what up? I'm the resident Mavs fan here. Kind of all Mavs fans. Captain of the Kenny Lofton Garbon Yabusele Club. Shout out to all my Husky Hoopers.
Yeah.
I like
Up
that.
next, we got my man Dave motherfucking Morgan. Dave, what you got for
What's
me?
up, man? It's Dave F. Morgan, the man of many talents, just trying to find my balance. And I love basketball, so I'm here to talk about it.
Hell yeah. And last but not least, we got Mr. Orange, Sherrod, Cesar De Niro in the building. Sherrod, give him something.
Yeah, how y'all doing? How y'all doing, man? It's Cesar De Niro, man, the Thunder, the champ. So you know we're going to do it again this year. We just going to run them off. Let's get it.
OKC over here. I ain't mad at it. Thank you, fellas. It's good to be back with my fellow warmongers for another exciting season of NBA basketball. For those who don't know and need a refresher, War in the Paint is a weekly basketball conversation that covers each of the NBA's 30 teams and every one of their 82 games. Each of the show's hosts have been assigned 6 teams, 3 in the Western Conference and 3 in the East. And every Sunday of the NBA season, we get together to discuss our team's performance throughout the previous week. If you end up enjoying what you're hearing, don't forget to follow War in the Paint on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and the app formerly known as Twitter. If you're listening on Spotify, be sure to follow War in the Paint and leave a 5-star review. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and leave us a thumbs up. You can even hit that little bell to be notified when new episodes are uploaded. Those are the easiest ways to increase our visibility on the platforms, make the show more accessible to you and other warlords like yourself, and for the war to reach as many basketball fans as possible. So let's kick things off with some team intros, a breakdown of the 6 teams we'll be covering each of us this season. Go ahead, Team Gabe.
Yeah, man. So I got the Golden State Warriors, the Portland Dame Time Trailblazers, and the San Antonio Spurs in the West. And in the East, I got the Bucks, the Knicks, and the greatest franchise in NBA history, the Boston Celtics.
Boo. Oh, shit. Aaron, Teflon, you up next, brother.
In the West, I got the Dallas Mavericks, Los Angeles Lakers, Utah Jazz. And in the East, I got the Orlando Magic, Chicago Bulls, and Washington Wizards.
Already, Dave, who you got?
So in the West, I got the unction. All my 30, 35 and up ballers. I got the Clippers. I'm out of H-Town, so I'm repping for the Rockets. And
Yes,
then,
sir.
I'm a big Russ fan, so I had to go with the Kings. And then out in the East, I got my Flying YNs, the Hornets. I got the Cavs, and I got the Heat.
The Flying YNs.
Fuck with it.
I fuck with it.
Yes,
Come on,
sir.
Sherrod, who you got, man?
Yeah, so I got the defending champs, the free throw merchant, Thunder. You know what I'm saying? I got my boys out there with the Grizzlies, John and them, they doing their thing. I got Jokic, the GOAT. I got the Pistons, my favorite team, and the Sixers. They looking really good, but the Sixers and then the Nets,
Yeah, everybody got one.
Everybody got that
yeah.
warm up team. The Nets just that warm up team.
Yeah.
yeah. We all got JV teams, at least one. That's only fair. All right, and Team Blue consists of the New Orleans Pelicans, the Minnesota Timberwolves, and the Phoenix Suns in the West. And in the East, I got the Atlanta Hawks, the Indiana Pacers, and the Toronto Raptors. And again, the purpose of this pod is to not only share our obsession with hoops with like-minded fanatics, but to give equal time and attention to some of the franchises and players who are not always fairly or equally covered by the mainstream media, if even at all. It's our hope that we can provide a fair amount of coverage for those underrepresented markets, create a credible access point for new and lifelong fans of the sport, and most importantly, just enjoy ourselves talking about the game we love, man. Always learning from it and growing with it. So without further ado, let's kick it off with some headlines. So during Media Day, and I know this is, we're far removed from Media Day, but I feel like, it's worth addressing. Prior to the season start, a reporter asked Adam Silver about the new media deal and how rising costs and subscriptions to multiple streaming platforms might affect the average viewer's access to NBA games. His response fell along the lines of, the NBA is primarily a highlight sport, and for those who don't have access to the paid tiers of NBA content, there are free options like Instagram and YouTube where highlights are posted free of charge. A roundabout way to say, get your money up, broke ass niggas.
Yeah, we got a dollar menu.
Y'all with the NBA dollar menu.
We got a dollar menu.
What the fuck we
Come
talking
check
about?
it out.
Man, come on, man. Adam Silver reduced this beautiful game of strategy, mentality, inhuman athleticism, and obsessive conditioning to simply highlights, man. Dunks and threes, man. What are y'all's thoughts on the commissioner having these comments about the game?
Put a fork in them.
Man. Yeah, it's tough because, I mean, they gotta pay the players, but I mean that's insane though. Like, because even now with NBA, we got NBA TV or NBA Pass, you can't even watch the Mavs game, which I understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, go to the game, but the tickets be crazy sometimes. Then when you think about the price you paying every month just to watch the, NBA Pass or to try to do this, it's insane, bro. That's almost like a cell phone bill.
Bro, it's $126 a month to be able to watch every NBA game, and that's if you paying month to month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's damn near $600 if you get a yearly subscription to every platform where the NBA lives. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
they've already priced us out of the arenas. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've already priced us
That
into
part.
the nosebleeds, bro. Like,
This right here show that like all of that, he need to get his money. That's why we paying. We paying for him to get his money. Saying he need to get his money. No, he don't. He suck.
we bearing the brunt of the
Why
player
we
impact.
paying him right now?
I'll say
Man,
this though.
this-
I hate how he said it. I hate how he said it. It came off kind of condescending, but I do
Yeah.
kind of see what he's saying because I had to think about it. Like me growing up, all of us growing up, we didn't watch every NBA game. You know what I'm saying? We were watching when it came on NBC, watching when it came on ESPN, and then with the whole Peacock deal, I thought you would just have to have Peacock. Come to find out, it was on NBC. Like even if you don't have cable, you go to Channel 5, go to Channel 9, wherever you at, you can watch those two back-to-back games. You can watch the ESPN game still. The only one I think would be Prime, where you would have to have a subscription or something. Now, for
Right.
the fans like us, like the fanatics like us, it is going to be pretty costly to watch every game. But at the same time, back then we didn't have the privilege of having phones and even seeing highlights like that. We had to watch sports in the top 10. That's it. So I guess
Right.
like not to play devil's advocate or whatever, but on the other side of it, it's not a highlight sport, but you can still catch the highlights. Is what he's saying. It's like you couldn't make it to the
Right.
party, but you can watch the recap video. Pretty much.
Right.
Yeah,
shit
I
like
mean,
that.
I don't disagree with some of the things that he said. I just don't appreciate in like the context in which he said it
Yeah.
because maybe I'm just old, bro. But like, it really just feels like it's for like us who have been loving the game since we were kids. Like, it's not a highlight sport, and it's
Right.
it's marketing to in my mind, like calling it a highlight sport markets to a demographic that doesn't actually consume your product like in a faithful and reliable way, right? Like your 20-somethings, they're not watching basketball like in the same way that people are in our age group, like 30 plus is. And that's really who you should be marketing to because like we're the motherfuckers watching every night, right?
Right.
And plus, like, it just also goes into like it's really the death of the regional sports networks. So like that's why we can't watch Mavs games. You gotta fucking
Yeah.
have a Mavericks app, right? So
Right.
for me, I guess it just rubs me the wrong way in general,
Yeah.
right? You ain't gotta tell us it's a highlight sport. That it consists of like a shitload of highlights, and that's how a lot of people get the game. You ain't gotta tell us that.
Right.
We know.
Right. And,
Exactly.
and it's in bad taste, especially coming from the commissioner. Like, bro, your priority is the proliferation future of this game. Like
this is your job.
you,
Hype it up.
The head of the organization, the CE motherfucking O, to say, oh shit, well, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but a bunch of threes and dunks anyway. You know what I'm saying? You can see it on Instagram.
Like, y'all be all right.
Like, I feel you, because a lot of NBA content is consumed on the timeline. Like, you know that the season has started because of how your timeline shifts, you know, and granted, a lot of people don't watch TV in the traditional way that we used to, you know what I'm saying? So like, it makes sense that, you know, these smaller screens have come to sort of dominate, you know, the viewing experience of the NBA. At the same time, man, like, think about, you know, not only if we as fans, as purists, you know what I'm saying, whatever you want to call it, feel this way, imagine how the players he represent feel hearing something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because that's their pockets.
They're giving up blood, sweat, and tears, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's more than just the dunks and the threes, nigga. It's everything in between those lines. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. I can't speak for them, but yeah, it just feels like what fans have already described as sort of a cheapening of the sport, right? Like, you know, you penalize defenses for, you know, for playing too hard. You tweak the rules to benefit the offense. You know, you want higher scoring games. You know, squeeze veterans out the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, all of these things ultimately, you know, increase the bottom line versus, you know, giving us the product that we come to grow and love over the years. You feel me?
Yeah.
What you think, Aaron?
I just think it's ridiculous how much it costs compared to like other leagues.
Yeah.
In previous years, I know last year you were able to get League Pass for the full year, you know, the annual price. And you were able to pay it off in monthly installments. This year is either pay full price or you're paying monthly for the entire season.
Right. Hey man, the fan bears the brunt of that at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, you know, ultimately it's like, you know, well, how much do you love this game, right? You gonna come out of pocket for it, you know, you're gonna show up to them games, you're gonna buy them tickets, you know, and yeah, bro, I mean, unless, you know, we dealing with full economic collapse, motherfuckers gonna still keep showing up, you know what I'm saying? And
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
our dues is paid, nigga. We got League Pass, Peacock, Amazon Prime, and everything
for real.
for the next month. So, shit, you know what I'm saying? We've had to adjust, and you know, it seems like, you know, as fans, we always do.
Yeah.
All right, up next, we got the rule change, man. A number of rule changes that have happened, you know, at the start of this season in an attempt to add an additional level of excitement and satisfy players who are probably too conscious of their shooting percentages to take what might be considered unnecessary risks. The NBA has implemented a rule change to help incentivize more last-second end-of-quarter heaves. Starting this season, shots taken within the last 3 seconds of the first three quarters and greater than 36 feet from the basket no longer count as an individual shot attempt, but a team shot, and it doesn't affect player percentages. Have we seen the effect of this change in week 1 of the NBA season?
Look, I love it, bro. I've seen it. I've seen more niggas shooting at the buzzer because, one, what they don't tell you, what you don't know unless you're a fan of the game like us, incentives are important. Your shooting percentage is important. That's like 40% versus 37% is the difference between like $5 million and $10 million.
Really?
So a nigga, he's not going to shoot that shot because he wants that money. But now, it's just like, fuck it, we just hooping.
Yeah.
That's the whole
really
problem, though.
No, you got it.
I mean, it's a problem like if we at the rec, but this is the NBA, bro, the National Business Association, bro. They, at the end of the day, they're here for money, bro. So, like, as much as like, you know, the integrity of the game, you don't like when a nigga like holds the ball or doesn't want to turn the ball over. I like it because it gives niggas more freedom. They don't have to overthink now. Like, that's my take on it.
I don't really like
hoes,
it,
bro. They make them hoes, bro.
Yeah,
They make them hoes. A lot of them
nigga
niggas make them hoes, bro. Like, they be hitting them. Like, bro, that's fun. It adds a level of fun, adds a level of excitement. Niggas is not as pressed about, oh shit, well, let me hand the rookie the grenade.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
exactly.
and get him the turnover or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, bro, like, run the score up. You know what I'm saying? Like, give it a, bro, I'm for it. What you about to say, Sherrod? Let me hear your thoughts.
I'm kind of indifferent because I'm like on both sides. Like, I'm for it because I love basketball, but then I'm against it because I gamble, and that's gonna kill me. That's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me every time. I'm telling you.
Back it up, Terry.
I'm telling you.
My prize picks.
I'm telling you, it's gonna kill that rule right there. That rule right there. They done made a bag off of all of us.
Hey, that's
That
funny,
rule
bro.
right there.
Hey man, we would not have this perspective without you, Sherrod. So
I ain't even think about that, bro. That makes so much sense, bro.
No, for sure.
Nigga said money's on the line.
Yeah, for sure. They know money on the line. They said, no, we not doing that this year. No.
Yeah.
So in what situation could that fuck up your slip? In what situation?
Oh, plenty of way. Like, especially if you betting on like let's say you want to take like made baskets, made 3-pointers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
3-pointers attempted.
You know what I'm saying? 3-pointers
Yeah.
attempted. It's a lot of those areas to where like
Yeah.
you might want to bet and you like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's not gonna show up in the stat sheet.
Yeah.
Shit,
You
even
won't know.
like your over unders.
Yeah,
This
you
nigga
won't
better
never
for real.
know. You won't never know. It's so many ways you could attack that. Like, oh yeah, bro, I'm a poop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
This
they do
cookie.
that every year though. They do it every year. They do it every year with the defense, like with all the rule changes every year. Like that's why I say like, I mean, I've been gambling for like 4 or 5 years now. So like, from when I first started to now, bro, it's been so many little changes, and they do it every year because it's so many gambling people getting into it. Like right now, bro, your favorite celebrity is giving picks.
Yeah.
Man, Stephen A
crazy.
is saying picks.
It's
Stephen A
crazy.
ain't never even saying nothing. Stephen A right now, you can get on his page. He telling you what team to take. What, like, bro,
That
that's
shit
how you
crazy.
know. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all
Yeah.
a business. It's all a
Right.
business.
Vegas win at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It don't
Yes.
matter how many L's we take, nigga. Vegas gonna win at the end of the day anyway.
Like, bro, at all times, every time.
Right. So in addition to the half court heave rule change, we also have the high five delayed contact foul, right? That's as opposed to contact being made to a shooter beyond the 3-point line below the belt, now contact at the hands, at the shooting hands, right? The swipe down or the high five, like like defensives, typically have gotten away with, are now being penalized, bro. And I don't know. I think that's another swing in momentum. That's another advantage towards the offensive player, man. We're going to see a whole lot more 4-point plays, in my opinion, just because at this rate, you're not even allowed to jump at a shooter. You know what I'm saying? We've given them space. We prioritize landing space. You know what I'm saying? And now, even touch fouls on the hands or on the wrist or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Long after the ball is gone, is now counted as a foul as well. What we think about that?
I don't know why they want to go offense so bad. Like, I don't like.
the point.
Just check this out. Like, if y'all, I don't know if y'all watched all the games, but if y'all peep, just go back, cause like I said, I be gambling, bro. So like, go back to the first day to now, bro. I think on average, I don't think no team. I think most scores of the game was like 240 on average. Like most of the games this week, like combined, it was 240 points. Like damn near all the games. Miami Heat scored 150 points, bro. The Miami Heat scored 149 points.
Crazy.
That's insane. I just don't get why they, you know what I'm saying, they going so much away from like, with the high five. Like, it's
Well, it's
no
a
way
highlight
now.
sport,
At this point, it's no way to play defense. It's really
Right.
no way to play defense, bro. Like, at this point, that's why everybody looking unstoppable, because you can't put your hands on them, so you don't know what they going to do. You don't know which way he going to go. You don't know how he going to, you know what I'm saying? You don't really know what he going to do. You just reacting, which I
Right.
know it creates highlights. It creates like, oh, ooh, ahs, but, I'm a nostalgic person, bro. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Detroit
Larry
Pistons.
Johnson, them years of the basketball stuff, that's kind of what really got me into basketball, bro. So, like, I don't be minding hand checking and all of the extra. Like, sometimes you got to play through that.
Right on. Gabe, what you think?
I think this is that's terrible. Like at this point, you've reduced, like, you can't even really contest a shot, right? Like, they don't even teach people to contest anymore, right? It's
Right.
all just like you close out. It's all just short, choppy steps to get to the guy. Like, you can't
Right.
you can't take off and contest anymore, right?
Right.
Like, if you're inside, you got to go straight up with the hands, right? If you're
Right.
contesting an outside shot, all you can really do is close out hard, and
Fouls
my
your damn
bad,
self.
y'all.
That's a foul right there.
Yeah, that's a foul.
That's a foul.
That's a foul.
That was a foul. I fouled
SGA
myself.
in that room.
Nah, man, but I don't like it because I would rather see defense. I already told y'all before, like, my favorite game is a 105-95. Like, give me that every night.
Yeah. Aaron, what you think? What are your thoughts?
I think it's just gonna be. We saw it with Wemby. He's gotten a lot of
Say it
3-point. With Wemby, he's gotten a lot of 3-point free throws.
Oh,
He's so
yeah,
tall
yeah.
That's
because
true.
you
He
can't
is getting
close
a lot
out
of
on
love.
him.
That's true too.
But he
Right.
touching everybody
Can't
hands.
close out. Yeah, you
Right.
can't. Yeah.
Right, he coming down on you. Shit.
Real talk.
And the league's
Real
probably
talk.
gonna be showing
Yeah.
the highlight footage of Shane Battier playing defense because he was the king of like just hand right here on a jump shot.
Right.
That's the only way you can
Nah.
defend, or you got to do Luke Cornett. And
Right.
just
The
jump.
Cornet contest.
I mean, but the way KD shoot, you can't get your hand right there. KD come like this. You can't put your hand
Yeah.
there. You
Yeah.
ain't gonna never be able to get a hand in KD's face.
No, it's gonna benefit the offense for sure, man. And one thing I've noticed in recent years, especially, man, is that you don't get to play defense unless you built a reputation, right? Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
the type of fouls Lou Dort get
Yes.
away with.
Man, I was just about to say
Come on,
Lou Dort.
Come on, bro.
I was just
Lou
about to
Dort is
say
out
Lou
there in
Dort.
shoulder pads.
It's
Like,
MMA out there, man. Y'all boys got to get ready.
he's built a reputation,
That
and
should be
so
great.
like you get called for them fouls first half of the season. You potentially foul out multiple games in a row. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually, especially if your team is successful, you get away with a little bit more. Caruso the same way. They threw him up against Jokic during the Western Conference playoffs last year, and he can't do nothing but hang on to Jokic. You know what I'm saying? He ain't contested nothing for real, but because he has a reputation, because he is a champion and a winner, you get away with certain things. I'm watching Herb Jones get penalized for stuff I see Dyson Daniels do, 10 times a game.
Yeah.
They play on the same team, but Herb Jones has not established himself enough on a winning level to earn the right to be a hard-nosed defender. And so I'm
Right.
seeing more and more of being a defensive-minded player becoming a privilege as opposed to, something that's
standard.
celebrated.
Yeah, that's a good take right
You know
there.
what I'm saying? Or recognized out the gate. You know what I'm saying? You got to earn that.
Yeah.
You feel me? I think Andrew Nembhard did a great job earning his reputation as a defender
Mhm.
with how he bodied up SGA and
Yeah.
and insisted
He got in his head.
game in the system a little bit just to make his shots a little bit harder. I see you shaking your head,
He
Sherrod.
got in his head.
Hey, we too smooth. He got a cool 35, man. We ain't worried about no. We ain't worried about
Fight night, nigga. On a defense heavy night, it's still 35.
That's fact,
no
that's fact.
bullshit,
22
man.
from the line, hoe ass nigga.
What'd you say the other day? FTA is what you gonna call him?
I'm gonna call him FTA from now on, bro. It ain't SGA no more.
FTA.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
All right, man. The last among the rule changes is the coaches challenge. Now, prior to coaches challenge, could only be used, I guess, for the play that they were challenging, right? And
Mhm.
now, if there is a what is it, like an
Proximate
incident, approximate foul, right? If there's a foul that's recognized by the replay center in the course of a challenge, then it's not limited to what the coach just challenged itself. It could be. Can you give me an example of that, Gay? I feel like you do a
Yeah.
good job of explaining.
Yeah, so like we saw it throughout the playoffs, right? So let's say an example. You got let's use SGA. SGA is driving to the basket, right? Nembhard gets a steal or pokes the ball away, it hits off. SGA goes out of bounds. It's Indiana ball. Well, if they see that there was a proximate foul that occurred before that could have caused that ball to go out of bounds, let's say Nembhard caught the top of their hand or there was some contact down low, that
Or Steph
foul,
made a fake.
approximate foul. Yeah, exactly. It supersedes. Like, oh,
Boy,
the foul
Vegas
caused
is
it to go out of
cold.
bounds.
Vegas is cold. Vegas is coming through the clutch.
Hey, bro. Hey, they
The play.
basically gave him a Buffalo Wild Wings button, bro.
That's
They gave him the
crazy.
Buffalo Wild Wings button.
Bro, that's crazy.
Extend the game.
Was it the Staples button too? If y'all old enough,
The
Say it
Staples
again.
button.
Oh, the Staples
Yeah.
button.
The Staples button.
Man.
But yeah, bro. So like, so in the past, you could only the ruling could only change based on what you challenged. Now
And
the
they had to call
replay
it.
center of the caucus, right, can say, well, it may not be what you challenged, but there was a foul in the
I like that.
process of. So like, yeah,
I don't
we'll
mind
make
it.
that. Well, that will override.
I think I saw
you know,
that the other day, actually. And my fault. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, you good. Go ahead.
It was a Knicks game, and Towns went to go save the ball, I think, and but he had got pushed, but they just called
Mhm,
out on
mhm.
him, so they challenged whether it was out or not,
Yeah.
and then they reviewed it, called it a foul. But I like it, bro. I like it because that's why niggas argue at 24-hour fitness. That's why niggas be fighting because one person say this, one person say this. No, let's just look at the screen, let's review it, bro, and then that's it.
Right. We not shooting for the out, nigga. We shooting for
You
whatever the
fouled me,
call
bro.
was.
I went out because you fouled me, but you didn't call foul. You call out. No, nigga. That's it. Just settle it right there.
I'm not mad at it, man. I just feel like,
me
you know what
either.
I'm saying, them Scott Foster's gonna be getting them calls, man. They gonna get that
Yeah, I
buzz
would
from
see. Yeah,
upstairs.
that's different too. Yeah.
They gonna get that call from the league office phone. Like, look, man, we need 7 games here. You know what I'm saying? And you know, but I mean, you know, integrity of the game aside, I do feel like extra added layer of scrutiny when it comes to that because, like, yeah, the coaches' challenges have been extremely limited even since they introduced them in an effort to maintain the integrity of the officials. Right? You lose a challenge even if you win one because they don't want motherfuckers questioning the refs all game. You feel me? So, like, you know, it adds another layer of verification. You know what I'm saying? It adds, you know, an opportunity to catch something that they might have missed.
Yeah.
You know, even in challenging the official ruling. So, you know,
And on that topic, one thing I want them to stop doing, bro, is after the game when they fuck up, they come back after the game. Be like, well, we missed this call.
2-minute report.
And yeah, I'm like, bro.
Fuck that 2-minute report.
Right.
I don't give a shit about what
That
you missed.
2-minute
Call
What
it
am I
right.
supposed to do with this, bro?
right.
I think it's more for the
imagine
refs.
giving your girl a 2-minute report. Well, look, see, this is what happened.
See, I only kissed her
What
because
happened was,
yeah, nah.
listen,
Go
stop.
ahead, Aaron. What was you about to say?
I think it's more for the refs, like grade them at the end of the year.
Yeah,
They do have a hidden grading system for them that they only know about.
Then
that
they
is
should-
true.
They should keep
That's
that shit
true.
hidden
I don't give a
too.
I don't care about their grading system. I don't want to know how you fucked up. Just do it right
Yeah.
the first time.
Yeah.
I feel you. Hey, baby, I fucked up. All right, I lied when it happened, and like, you know, I wasn't very honest, but you know, give it 24 hours. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna tell you the truth.
I wrote it down for you.
I'm gonna let you take the L for now, and then I'll come back and I'll kick it real to you.
Like, bro.
Oh, that's funny, man. One of the things that we love, man, here at War in the Paint, and just as basketball fans in general, man, is basketball content, man. I mean, we're creators of basketball content ourselves here, but I mean, just being able to see the game outside the game, you know what I'm saying, to contextualize the game, to see the, you know, the real human impact of the game, and, you know, and see the player lives or, you know, analysis outside the 48 minutes of play, man. It's always a treat for us as basketball fans because, you know, we love this game so much, and it's, you know, and even in the social media era, like, you know, it still feels, you know, there's a one-way mirror in between what, you know, what we see on the court and who these players are, even with KD being a fucking troll on the internet or LeBron James, you know, not knowing the lyrics to songs and shit on Instagram, you know what I'm saying?
Pretending to read a book.
Pretending to read a book. We have unprecedented access to these athletes for the first time in, you know, probably human history. And I think we just crave it more and more, man. I think one platform that has done it incredibly consistently is Starting Five on Netflix, man. And
Yes, sir.
I think we're gonna take the next few episodes to, you know, really kind of break down each episode and just talk about what we enjoy about it, man. You know, we'll give one episode, you know, per War in the Paint. We'll do one episode, so we'll do episode 1. For this opening week of War in the Paint, man, and yeah, let's just rap about, you know, what we've seen so far. I'll let whoever go first.
Shit, I literally just watched episode 5, but we just gonna start with 1. I love it, bro. This is like KD's personality, getting to see Shea, him keep over farming, as they say it. James Harden, him being funny. I love the whole I'm in love, man. I'm in love. Because we all know James Harden for fucking with the strippers and shit like that. I love that. I love it was sad seeing the Halliburton, like the beginning, the opening.
Man,
That shit kind of hurt. And I
I
like
had to
Jalen.
relive that all over
Man,
again.
that shit hurt, bro. And then they made it even
Yeah.
more dramatic. But
Yeah.
then Jaylen Brown, he's probably like my least favorite part of it. But I still
Right.
I fuck with Jaylen Brown too. But
Yeah.
overall, I love the show, man. It's a good one.
Hell yeah.
I will say, and I know like Caesar is going to be upsetting, but you'll never be able to convince me that Indy was not going to win that game.
That's
Bro,
a fact.
come
That's
They
a
were going to
fact.
win
bro.
that game.
Halliburton's about to drop.
They were
50.
going to win that game. They
He was
had the
gonna drop
entire
a
world
50 ball
behind them.
ass, and he had been cooking niggas in their home courts all playoffs, bro. He was
Yeah,
destined.
he was
to,
on
like,
a magical run.
Look,
We'll
strong. Look, strong.
never know.
We'll never know. We'll never know.
We'll never know. So
yeah.
I'm cool with it. I'm good with how it ended, man. Nah, I
Yeah.
liked it. I mean, I actually watched every game, the final. So the first beginning part, it was tough. It's kind of sucked though, because you really, I mean, y'all felt like he was gonna win, they was gonna win, but I felt like him hurt or not, I just didn't see us losing that game. So like, I understand though how like an injury just sucks, bro. It just
Yeah.
sucks
Yeah.
because I don't even want the ring to be tainted like that. It feel that way in a way.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like this year is a little bit more like, nah, bro, we really got to come through.
How you feel about Shea saying he never repeat outfit?
I mean, that's Shay, bro.
Yeah, all right.
You know what I'm saying? That to me, when I see Shay, I just like, cause all right, I've been an OKC fan since they came. Like I was there when Chris Paul and them was with OKC. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like,
Mhm.
I'm knowing the Thunder. So to see this group, it's refreshing for Thunder. Like they can
Right.
really do no wrong to us because we dealt with Russell, Harden, KD, all of that. Like, and it's not nothing with them, not they was great for the thing, but it's just like, damn, we're known until now as the team that was cold that
That-
never won.
And lost them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then we lost everybody. And then we pick up Paul
Mhm.
George. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Carmelo Anthony. You know what I'm saying?
Era
Shit
of
like
its
that.
own, nigga. And then we pick up Paul
You know what
George.
I'm saying?
nigga.
You know what I'm saying? We started doing stuff like that. So it was kind of tough, but I like my least favorite, I'm gonna say, gonna be of course KD. It's just cause the history. I'll be like, I don't really want to see what KD got going on.
Even
Fuck
with the
KD, bro.
context, bro. even with knowing how they did James, you know what I'm saying, and how they broke up that group internally, and that ultimately led to KD. Granted, KD went in and joined the bully, right?
I'm from the city though, bro. So like, we
So
ain't
you was
got
right there
money.
booing,
We ain't got
bro.
money, bro. So for James saying it's like, for y'all looking at it as like, oh, it's just $3 million, but to us, we like, shit, nigga,
We ain't got
really
it.
got that shit over there. We know they ain't got that shit over there, nigga. They
Right.
practicing, nigga, with the college team. So you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So it's like they barely had an arena. So all
Right.
of that going on. So it was like we kind of understood that, like, bro, we got rid of James. Now KD leaving, we did not expect that. So it hurts a
Right.
little bit more.
Yeah.
What I will say, like my favorite part, piggybacking off of KD, was I actually loved like the insight into his like whole mentality around leadership. For me, it really puts into context like why he went to Golden State, right? Like everybody gives him
does.
flack for going, and I guess I understand, right? But like he didn't go to Golden State thinking like, oh, this is my team. I'm gonna be the one to put him over the hump.
I'm one of the guys.
He approaches leadership in a way of like, I'm part of something. So he felt like he was joining something, versus like it's his team. And I think people want superstars to have like that Jordan mentality or that AI mentality or Carmelo, and he's just not built like that. And I appreciate like being able to see that context.
Right, and he loved ball, bro. Like at the end of the day, like some of the most profound things KD has ever said was, "Bro, I just love watching the ball go through the hoop, man." And like that's the most hooper shit I've ever heard in my life, bro. Like, yeah, even the fact that like he talk about how like people continue to misunderstand him. I mean, it's just like, bro, how, bro? Like I've been the face of this league since I got here. Second to Bron, second to Steph, and he went to OKC, bro. I mean, he went to Golden State and got 2 Finals MVPs, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can say whatever you want to about him, but ultimately, bro, he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't riding nobody coattails. He saw an opportunity to win. You know what I'm saying? He saw an opportunity to join a team that was playing beautiful basketball, bro. And I don't know that they could have got them 2 without him. You know what I'm saying? And so, one of the things that I also enjoyed about starting 5, bro, was seeing that like that brotherly love between Harden and KD, man. Like you could really feel like, them guys grew up together, man. Like they came up together. Like they want the best for each other. They want each other's success, but it was some real heartbreaking shit to have.
Them boys, they speaking of Harden and KD, like I used to hoop against them all the time in the Rex. Like when they was rookies, like when they was rookies playing up there at the gym and shit, like they'll come to a little lighthouse and be hooping.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
That is pretty cool.
I got something to
But
piggyback
that's
off
rookies,
that, but
so
I'm gonna
they
let
super cool.
Aaron go first too. Or
Aaron, how'd you feel about it, man?
That was cool. It was hard for me to stop after one episode.
Yeah,
It
no,
took-
I
it took
was.
everything in me.
I
went
ain't
right
gonna
to
hold
the
you. I got to about the Christmas Day game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I watched the whole thing. I ain't
Shit,
even
yeah,
gonna
I'm at the
hold you.
finals now. I had to
watched
stop.
the
I had
whole
to stop it
thing.
before this episode. I had to stop it.
I had watched
I
the
ain't gonna
can't
whole
lie.
watch more than
thing.
one. I
But
can't
This is
remember
like my
which
12 rewatch
episode.
episode 1,
Yeah.
bro. Like I can quote this whole front to back if you want me to,
But
bro.
shit.
The opening, the scene that opened the show after the finals recap, bro, with James Harden speeding to the game, getting pulled
Yeah.
over by the law, bro.
Yeah.
Playing
That shit was
Forever
funny.
on Some Fly Shit by Nipsey Hussle in the background, bro. Get pulled over. The law immediately says, "I know who you are."
Yeah. That shit was crazy.
Bro, that's just like
And you know, you peep
feel
how he was
an
like, "I'm not gonna be on
NBA
TV."
Yeah.
you feel like an NBA superstar at that point, bro. You feel like a whole different level of what that fame, what that notoriety, what that feeling is like, bro. And I don't know, bro. Like I feel like these niggas ought to win an Emmy off that scene
Yeah.
alone, nigga.
And my last thing,
You know what I'm saying?
on the starting five, I just love one, how it's showing KD's personality, and then two, like when he was like, "Y'all niggas was scared, bro. Y'all saying congratulations, James, on your new team. Y'all niggas
Yeah.
was just scared, bro."
Ron,
Yeah,
that's
I
one
love
of my
that. I
things.
love
Ron,
that.
Y'all niggas said, "Y'all niggas."
Yeah.
That shit was funny, bro.
Yeah, no, I fuck with KD, bro, and I love the fact that he got an opportunity to be his completely unfiltered, candid self,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Quick
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
They're gonna announce a season 3. Y'all got a quick pick for the starting 5 for next season?
That's the next season.
Was it 5 from each
trying to
position? No, right? They just pick 5 random
They
players.
just pick 5 random.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just
Just
pick 5.
5 random players.
Yeah.
I want to see Jokic.
Ja.
Jokic don't give a fuck about
Yeah,
basketball.
yeah,
This is
nah.
gonna reinforce
Oh,
that.
Jokic would be cool too. Jokic would be
That
cool
would be
too.
dope though.
Ja,
Ja's
I
on
wanna
Ja's
see
a
the
good
Jokic.
one.
Yeah.
Jokic
Christian
scenes are
Nard,
gonna be
I
like a
think, yeah.
Discovery Channel,
Shit.
just watching horses.
We're gonna do.
They mess around and do Scotty Barnes too.
Right.
I say
Scotty Barnes.
Zion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to throw my Pelicans
Yeah.
bias in there, but yeah, like I would
They're
like
probably
to see Zion. You know
They're
what I'm
probably
saying?
gonna do Wemby.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Kyrie because he's coming back off this injury. So
Yeah.
on the
that would
first
be-
one, did they do like on the first one was all those teams in the playoffs?
I think so.
I think so.
They
Yeah,
probably
because they
gonna
had
do
some
Phoenix
playoff
definitely
fans.
wasn't in the playoffs last year.
Oh yeah, not
was-
Say it again?
yeah. Phoenix didn't even make the playoffs last year.
No, they
But the
didn't.
first
They
one,
sure
the first
didn't.
one, I think everybody would.
Yeah,
I
the
see. I
first
can
one.
see Wemby. They might go international. They might go Luka, Wemby, Jokic.
They
Ooh,
for sure
that'd be
doing
nice.
Luka.
I gotta do Luca. Yeah,
They
because
for
that
sure
whole
doing
heartbreak.
Luka.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta go Luka.
Yeah, I can see that.
Especially
For
because
sure
of
gonna
trade.
do Luka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luca, Kyrie, Ja, Zion. Shit.
Yeah.
You say Scotty Barnes? No, why Scotty Barnes?
Jalen Brunson.
They
Just
always
'cause-
include one
just
player
'cause-
that's kind of
Yeah,
like
just something. He like a to me, he like a Jalen Brown, bro. Scotty Barnes. Just some random player that they just
Yeah.
throw
He's
through
the
there.
first NBA player openly on the spectrum, nigga. I'm chilling.
Hey, yeah.
I'm not excited for Tylenol ball.
You
Tylenol
talking about
ball,
Miles Turner?
Tylenol
crazy.
Hey, yo.
Hey man, don't sleep on Teflon, bro. Don't sleep on Aaron, bro. He got them one hitters.
That shit's funny.
All right, man. Cool, man. Well, I'm glad we was able to talk these headlines, man. I think we're all super excited about coming back, talking about, the game within the game, you know what I'm saying? The content, the rule changes, the headlines, it's a lot of news that's already been jumped out, you know what I'm saying, to start the season already. So as we go on, we'll have an opportunity, at the top of every episode to, really just kind of dive into, the drama that surrounds the game of basketball, and I think, that offers a level of insight, and perspective that, you really don't, you might get, honestly, bro, like the mainstream sports networks really don't even give too much attention to the game itself. I love what Prime is doing. I think if anybody watched the Prime pregame,
Yeah.
they really starting to intellectualize the game of basketball, right? The same way they give that love to baseball, the same way they get that love to football, man. So I'm excited to see more of that. I love that we have an opportunity to kind of get into our headlines bag, but I'm a bigger fan, as we all know, as we all are, of like, the X's and O's of the shit, you know what I'm saying? What happens in between the lines. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into that, man. One of the most thrilling aspects of the NBA, outside of what happens on the court, is the unique, made-for-big screen storylines that are unique to each team. The lore, the drama, the individual intrigue crafted by each franchise's history, transactions, and anticipated and unexpected happiness throughout the year, for better or for worse, are oftentimes a bigger draw on major sports networks than the games themselves. We at the War in the Paint podcast don't necessarily agree with that, but at the same time, we can appreciate the value of storytelling and the growth and proliferation of this league. So this week, we're gonna jump right into the games, man. We're gonna jump right into, the thing that we showed up here for, and that's getting into some real hoops, man. And we'll start off with opening night, man. We got the Rockets at the Thunder. And that's gonna be Sherrod and who else? Who's
It's me. I got a lot to say about this.
Hey,
I got a lot to say about this. I know Sherrod is gonna Sherrod is gonna get his shit off. So let me go ahead and say my piece. we are one SGA pump fake, one KD foul away from everybody talking about the Rockets differently. Everybody talking about the season differently. Just because these niggas lost by 1 point in OT, they don't got no point guard. That lineup is crazy. The whole time I was watching the whole game, them niggas was hooping, them niggas was balling. Then I look like OKC was gonna win the game. Of course, like champions do, they found a way. It got to OT, and then KD was playing amazing defense, bro. That last pump fake, that last little body bump, that's what got him. Free throw line, boom. But all that aside, not making no excuses. On a serious note, the Rockets look good, bro. The Rockets look good for what they are. For the first game, you know what I'm saying? Just now, first game with KD, all that. Reed, they don't got no point guard. When they found KD, when stuff was flowing, when Amen was getting to the hoop, everything was fun. It was perfect. The lineup was perfect. Everything was good. But you can see the flaws. You can see the little, I don't want to say chinks in the armor, but you can see it. Like Reed, he was scared. I feel like 15 games in, he's going to find his way. He's going to find his role. They just need to get KD the ball more. Sengun, he's there. He's where he needs to be. Amen just needs to learn how to
40
shoot.
ball from Sengun.
Yeah, and then Amen just needs to get with me and learn how to shoot the 3-ball, and then we'll be good.
Man. Hey,
chill out, Gabe.
If y'all know, I'm a shooter, but
he get down.
It really just made me mad how everybody was talking, man. Everybody was talking like Houston was just horrible. I was like, bro, did y'all not watch the game? But
game one, man, double overtime.
You like that lineup?
I really did, bro. It was different because I also like Ime Udoka, bro. I like his coaching style. I like his mind. I like how he comes up with schemes. And when it was working, it was working. It was just there was times.
But you don't think not to cut you off. You don't think like I know you brought up SGA, but you don't think later in the game not having a point guard didn't hurt them?
Oh no, it definitely did. Especially as the game went on because they got for some reason they got away from what they were doing, or maybe OKC adjusted. Maybe OKC adjusted as well. So I think not having a point guard definitely. Yeah,
I say my fault. I say OKC. I don't really think they. I think more Houston got away from what they was doing more than OKC adjusted.
Yeah.
You know, from me watching the game. Yeah. I just also from watching the game, I just know I mean, as long as SGA is Kobe, you ain't stopping them. So they gonna give him that call every time. They gonna give him the call every time.
Let me say this too. I'm not even complaining. It was a great call. It was a good call. I'm not one of those people who call. I don't call him a free throw merchant. I think it was great D up until that last pump, and KD thought he wasn't going. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good move.
He got.
I think SGA is a master of the game. I'm never gonna call him FTA.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he's a master of the game. But yeah, I just had to get that shit out because it was frustrating me, and I've been holding that in. And I knew you was about to get your shit off, so now.
Oh no, you good? Nah, so yeah. I mean, to start it was game 1 of the season, a great game. I'm glad we got the W. SGA. I mean, he get a lot of slack for being called a free throw merchant, but he still was 45% from the field, bro. So
I think it's cold.
You know what I'm saying? He still minus the free throws, he still was 45%. So it was pretty efficient. You know what I'm saying? Really, the bench came in, you know what I'm saying, and helped us out towards the end. And then it was extreme. Yes, it was extremely big minutes. You know what I'm saying? In the times where we got Caruso on Sengun. We got, you know what I'm saying, he happened to, hold that. Cause that's really crazy. The issue gonna be all year, bro. Chet light. And I don't really like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like that. We got Hartenstein, but Hartenstein just fouled, bro. So a lot of these games he gonna be up out of there. So I really looked at game 1, tried to really look at it all right, bro, we gonna get it. Just showed you, even just this week with OKC, every game we getting everybody's best shot. You know what I'm saying? And so far we've been able to handle it, like I said, without Jalen Williams.
Yeah,
So
that's a
like
fact.
for me, that's what I looked at. The Houston game. I'm like, boy, y'all let us put this many points without Jalen Williams. Oh, it's over with in the playoffs.
That's a good
Like
point.
it would look good. Y'all full healthy. Y'all just need a point guard. Like that's really y'all team. This the team we gonna see almost. If I don't think Fred VanVleet gonna come back not too
Yeah,
soon.
nah.
And if he do, you know what I'm saying, it ain't gonna be too much. So this the team
Yeah.
we seeing. We ain't got one of our best players. Oh, we good. I feel like
That's yeah.
that first night one, like, oh, we straight. That's how I looked at it. Like, oh, we
Yeah,
good.
OKC not to drill down a metaphor, but they really pump faking the league right now because we ain't got J-Dub right now. Like without J-Dub, they still pulling off these miracle wins in double overtime and still look unstoppable. So
Didn't
Yeah.
Shea drop
that
50?
game was that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that game was decided
55?
with a pump fake, but it was hard fought for 48
Yeah.
minutes and then nigga 68 minutes type shit.
I just felt like
Yeah.
I felt like in that game, and to be honest with you, all this week, if this was last year, we 0-3. Just because of the
Yeah.
maturity that we got now this year, we done did it last year, so we gonna find that way this year. That's the scary part.
Like
Like
champions
they
do.
more mature now, you know what I'm saying? So
Niggas is
everything
not
worked,
letting
you know what I'm
up. They
saying?
really fighting hard against OKC, bro. Like two double overtimes, 4 overtimes in 2 games is nuts, bro.
Yeah, nah. I'm saying
what
last
I'm
year
saying?
we've been 0-3. I'm telling you, this same
Yeah.
team last year, because they didn't have the confidence. We'd probably be 1-2. We for sure would beat Atlanta. We gonna always beat Atlanta. But like Houston, we would have lost that game. You know what I'm saying? We would have lost
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
The second of the opening night games, we got the Warriors at the Lakers. We got Gabe and Aaron on that. Let's go to war, gentlemen.
Look, Warriors. I mean, it's hard to count Steph out, man. Like they're old as hell, but they have continuity, right? They have great coaching. You got Steph running it. This whole like defensively, their whole identity has changed, right? Ever since Jimmy got there, they're all like it's all ball hawk, right? They're jumping lanes, they're jumping passing lanes, they're handsy with the ball. They play a lot faster. They get into their offense quicker. You got Steph gets some of that load taken off him, and plus, as a Celtics fan, nothing makes me happier than watching the Lakers lose, bro. Like nothing. It warmed my heart. But yeah, man, I think the biggest thing here is like as long as Steph keeps playing like an MVP and plays at that level every game, like it's hard to count them out.
Yeah, and it's
How you
a
feel about the Lakers' performance, Aaron?
classic Luka game, per usual. But
Yeah.
this game was close halftime, but that third quarter, Warriors really started to separating themselves with this team.
Well, I mean, that's what the Warriors do. They're a second half
Yeah.
team. When they hit hit the second half, like third quarter, that's them. That's their whole game.
I will say I was a bit wrong on Reeves and Luka pairing together because Reeves did get his. I expected him to struggle next to Luka. He got his 26 points. It was Aiden. He's 7 feet tall. He forgets he can dunk.
Yeah,
It's-
Talking about Aiden.
Yeah, it's the most frustrating thing to
man,
watch.
get him
He
out.
gets the ball. He wants to fade. Too big to be a
DeAndre
three.
he's big for no reason.
Who's worse, DeAndre Ayton or Rudy Gobert?
DeAndre and him.
DeAndre Ayton.
Aiden.
DeAndre ain't him.
Get him out of here.
Hey, what I did appreciate is so I was kind of jumping back and forth between games, but like Draymond got a tech super quick. I think I put the over under in the chat like 20 games before his next suspension. Under. Like if Draymond just doing Draymond things, how long is it gonna take before he kicks somebody in the nuts? Like we'll see.
Man, 6
but-
minutes into the season, Draymond Green catching a tech is
That shit is
crazy. That's
sick.
got to be a record.
What I will say though, like as much as he kind of pieces that defense together and he keeps the offense humming, but with his ball movement and things like that, like I do feel like there will come a point where he's gonna cost them games because that's like what he does. He costs them games from time to time, and I
You
do
think
feel like
still?
at some point, yeah, I mean, yeah, because he got suspended last year and he was gone for you don't think that's is gonna happen again this year, especially because he has the reputation for it.
But
So
he
like
got
for
help,
him, he
bro.
gets a flagrant one. They're gonna upgrade it to a 2 because it's Draymond Green.
Jimmy Butler's
Right.
still over there though.
Having an actual big man helps too, right? Having Al Horford, you know what I'm saying,
He's
as
made a
opposed
huge
to small
difference.
ball 5, Draymond is
Mhm.
going to at least shore them up so that when Draymond inevitably gets a suspension, you know what I'm saying, at least they're not completely handicapped and and are throwing James Wiseman out there.
I like James Wiseman though.
What I will say too, I think having Horford there, having Jimmy there with Steph, like when the game gets close, when things get tight, like nobody's choking in those scenarios. Nobody is gonna be making the wrong move. Like everybody is gonna be locked the fuck in because you got
Kuminga,
I was about to say
like,
Kuminga
trying
hooping
to have a
too.
breakout season.
Yeah, Kuminga's dope.
Oh, and he has a big chip on
and
his
he
shoulder.
just needed the opportunity. So
Yeah, I hate how they did him.
He was
bro.
good.
he'll be somewhere where his value is appreciated next year.
This is kind of, it's about these teams, but it's to the side. They make the playoffs.
Play in.
Yeah, not playoffs.
Either one of these teams.
The Warriors, yeah, for sure. Warriors,
Okay.
Warriors, yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Okay. Cool.
I don't know
I
about the
see-
Lakers. But
Like
I
remember
see
that.
Lakers.
Okay.
Lakers probably like 9 or 10.
He's taking a mental note.
Cool.
He didn't take a mental screenshot of everybody who nodded in agreement, nigga.
This Lakers team reminds me of them early Mavs teams before the KP trade.
sure.
Right.
With LeBron out.
Okay.
It's just it's Luka. How far can they go with him?
Yeah, bro.
Right.
Gonna see somebody has to step up. Rui's going to step up. Vanderbilt's not really a shooter. Mason's gonna get weird with that
It's
team.
quiet.
But they'll
Yeah,
probably make it as a 9 or 10.
I think it's
seed.
more likely that the Lakers will miss the playoffs, but then the Warriors will.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
no,
agree.
for
Yeah, I
sure.
agree with that.
For sure. Because the Warriors was in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but
Up next, we got the Nets and Hornets. Sherrod, what you think about how your Nets look, man?
oh man, okay, so this was a tough game, bro, to like actually watch. Like I highlight watch this. I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
Yeah.
I seen it. I mean, it was really the third quarter, man. They gave up like literally like 77 points by halftime, bro.
I mean, this is Nets Hornets. This is a league pass. This is a league
Yes.
pass game.
The
I said
fly-in,
77
Y-in.
points is crazy. And then I also realized with the Nets, I mean, they young, bro. They played all their rookies. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They played all the rookies. All the rookies getting burned. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It just shows you how like maybe, you know what I'm saying? No, I know maybe. I'm gonna just throw this out there. Michael Porter Jr. was the the Achilles heel like injury for the Nuggets last year, bro. Like, cause he get over there, bro. They look terrible. He almost don't
Yeah.
look like he should play in the NBA playing with the Nets.
Ah, damn.
Bro, what does he do besides catch the ball and shoot it?
That's what I
You
was
know it's
saying.
gonna-
And then
you
you
know
got
what's going
you
up.
got, you know what I'm saying, my boy Cam no pass the ball Thomas, bro. he ain't getting on. Bro, did y'all see his stats
Can't
today?
do it myself, Thomas,
Bro,
nigga.
in this particular game, he only had 2 assists.
They said, do you plan on expanding your
Man.
game, becoming more facilitator? And he said, no.
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 He said he was gonna get that bag.
No. Nah, but I mean, I think it's gonna be a development year like it always is for the Nets. I mean, I see, you know what I'm saying? Like, really, the reason how this season gonna go for the Nets, bro. Like, if Michael Porter Jr. don't go for 45 and Cam Thomas don't go for 45, they getting blown out the gym like majority of
Hey
the
man,
game.
Joe Tsai is gonna pay for his crimes one way or another.
Y'all do got a
bro.
good coach though. Y'all got a real good coach.
Yeah,
and he's
yeah,
gonna coach.
yeah.
He coaches them up.
Yeah, he coaches them up. Because I seen this, you know, later in the week, the second game, they played a little bit better. I just maybe I'm over, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm wrong about the Hornets, but like letting the Hornets score 77, not really competing against the Hornets is
Don't
tough.
sleep on my flying YNs, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But you right. They turned. You know what I'm saying? Them boys
Look.
turned.
Look,
Hornets when healthy got a little squad.
Talk about them flying YNs,
Look,
Dave.
bro,
Let us know.
this is gonna be my hottest take of the season. But the Hornets, this is the year they make the playoffs or the play-in at least. If these niggas can stay healthy, bro, Brandon Miller stay in the NRA meetings, Miles Bridges stay in the studio, LaMelo Ball just don't drive too fast in the yellow guinea, bro. Fun team to
Right.
watch, young, fast, competing. Miles Bridges said he feels like he's in shape, like best shape he's been since like 2018, 2022, and it's showing. He's catching oops. He's windmilling again. He's double machine. Brandon Miller getting up there. LaMelo leading the team. They're having fun. They got the best announcer in the league.
Yeah.
Look,
That part.
they just having fun. They just got to stay healthy, stay out of trouble, And the sky's the limit, honestly. And then shout out to Constantinople as well, bro. KKK.
Already, man. I've always been a fan of LaMelo Ball's game. I've always been a fan of the Hornets in the background, man. And so yeah, it's good to see like at least them starting to put stuff together, because the biggest knock on LaMelo Ball is that he ain't a winner. As talented as he is, as incredible as, you know, he produces on the floor, right? Like he ain't been able to put together a winning season, whether it's because of injury, whether it's because of, you know, team construction, whatever. You know, I would love to see them fighting for that dark horse spot in the East, bro, alongside the Atlantas and, you know what I'm saying, what used to be Orlando. Orlando's probably closer to 4 or 5 seed now.
You heard it
You
here
know,
first,
but,
bro. You heard it here first. Because Atlanta, they depending on Porzingis, and that's you're not doing nothing with that. So I think the Hornets
Nah.
they're gonna sneak in there, bro. Just keep an eye on them.
I ain't
Don't-
mad at it.
The only thing I'll say about the Hornets, man, is they strike me as the most like unserious team in the NBA.
I heard that about
They
OKC.
said about LaMelo.
Like he got AirPods in.
I heard that
Like,
about
if-
OKC. They said OKC was unserious. They called them an AAU team. They said they was kids. But if you having fun and playing basketball, and you actually are an NBA talent, there's really like no stopping. That's good. Good mix.
That's low key the secret, man. You gotta play hard in the third quarter.
Can't be too
You gotta
serious.
have fun. You know what I'm
So
saying?
y'all
Like,
saying
I mean,
we the method without saying we the method? That's
Come
what
on,
y'all saying. I'm just trying to. I'm just
Okay, I see
trying
what
to
you
see what
do,
y'all
bro.
saying, bro.
I mean, honestly, yes, bro. Honestly,
they're the
yes.
blueprint.
Honestly,
Yeah, they're the blueprint.
I-
Especially the
bro.
future of the league. Especially
No,
when we
they
talk
are,
about the
though.
future of the league.
Even going back to
Yeah,
like Russ and
young-
them, going back to Russ and them. So yeah,
Yeah, nah, for
I-
sure.
Yeah.
I
For
give you your
sure.
credit,
Like, in-
but you ain't have to. You ain't have
Yeah,
In
to.
this
nah.
league of parity, OKC might be the only dynasty we get.
I don't know,
thinking
man.
this
We
year?
talking about
Man, I like
Spurs
the
can keep it
Spurs, bro. I like the Spurs, bro.
Oh, yeah.
keep it together,
I
bro.
like the
Like
Spurs, bro. The Spurs kind of
Every
got a
foot-
little. They
Yes.
out of all teams, that's the team I'm scared of.
Nah, facts.
We'll jump into that though. Up next, Cavs, Knicks, Dave, Gabe, y'all at it.
Cavs,
What?
get Donovan Mitchell some help, man. He got a wife on the way. Darius Garland, he could take my toes. They need to. Donovan Mitchell, he can't keep ending up like the Popeyes lady. I don't know if y'all know that meme where she outside after killing all the chicken sandwiches. Bro, every game, bro.
That's game 7, Jimmy Butler.
God damn, it's like the Knicks were just killing them niggas, and then Donovan Mitchell went on like 21-point run by himself, like he
That third
always
quarter.
does. Yeah, like he always does. He always gonna have that spurt in the game, but then nobody else steps up. Nobody else. Evan Mobley, what's up? What are you doing? Jared Allen, maybe got to cut the fro. I don't know, but I don't know, man. I still believe in the Cavs, but they got to get all their pieces back too. But I don't know. I don't know, man.
Look, man, watching that first game had me excited about the Knicks. I mean, I already like kind of had pegged them as the first, like, you know, they're going to be like a top 3 seed for sure. But they really got the ball movement. Like Mike Brown coming in there, changing the whole flow of the offense has made a huge difference. I see a
All the
lot
time.
more like cutting and like just movement off the ball, right? It's not this Jalen Brunson, you know, dribble the ball slow as shit coming up court, right? Dribble, really high, you know, high pick and roll, you know, way out beyond the 3, let him kind of probe and dribble 20 times, right? Like you see Bridges is bringing it up the floor and initiating the offense. OG is getting some more run, kind of like initiating, starting the offense. He's getting a lot more opportunities, you know, in the corner, but also to kind of create off the dribble, which I love, right? Because he's big and strong and fast. I think the way that they've reshaped their offense, their philosophy is really going to pay dividends on the back end, right? When we see in the playoffs, when people start to hone in on people's star players, right?
For sure.
The defense is always going to be a question as long as you got Cat back there, because Cat is a terrible
Girl,
defender.
stop.
He's terrible.
Girl, stop.
But what I will say, so
I
surprisingly,
thought it was it. To me.
I didn't expect for them to start Huck Porty. They started the Huck Porty, who's like 22 or 23. They started him
Okay,
next to
yeah.
Cat. I figured they were going to go small because they don't have Hart and they don't have Robinson to start the season. But Huck Porty, he's scrappy and he had some really athletic plays and he's got good hands. And so I just think that the Knicks, once they start to gel 15, 20 games in, we're going to see them really start to become dominant.
Right on. Heat Magic, Dave, Teflon.
All right.
Let's go to war.
So I'm very, very high on the Heat because they got a collection of players that you know, kind of like Heat always do. Players that aren't really superstars, but aren't just like the worst either. Although they started out with an L in this game. You got Norman Powell. not his own situation, but more freedom than he had on the Clippers. I love
Mhm.
Bam. Tyler Hero's also out, but I'm very, very, very high on Davion Mitchell. I think he had like double-digit assists that game or something. So it ended up as a loss. I didn't watch the whole game, but I kind of like just looked at the stats, looked at the highlights. I'm high on him, man. I really believe in the Heat. I think they could do something.
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, I would say the Magic probably being my favorite team to watch this season. This was a fun game for me. Offense is finally clicking. That's been their biggest struggle. Shooting the ball, scoring points. They can defend. Getting the ball in the hoops has been their big issue. Paolo Wagner duo looked good this game. I'll mention later. That duo is going to be a thing. Bane fit right in. This game was
shout out to
they
Bane.
shot 40%. Yeah, they shot 40% from 3, which is major improvement because they struggled to get above 33% last season. Bottom 5 in 3-point percentage last season. Game was
I think Bang gonna help a lot with that for sure.
Yeah, it was good for
he
showing.
changed for sure.
Yeah, he is. I actually like the Magic. Like I like them. I like them. I mean,
It's
to me, they got a lot of like still got some growing stuff to do.
Yeah.
But I still like them though.
it's more like
Man, they're gonna be a fun team to watch. Like I said, they could sneak in and be a 4th, 5th seed in the East easily this year.
Yeah, they just gotta stay healthy.
If they health, exactly. But yeah, the way Bane is breaking down defenses, you know what I'm saying, they collapsing on him. He's able to distribute, kick the ball out, move the ball around a little bit more. Like they doing a lot more than they were. Even having him and Suggs out there at the same time, I think is a huge advantage that they didn't have with Cole Anthony, or before then.
Yeah, and Anthony Black looks
Cole
way more
Anthony
comfortable
didn't
so
seem
far
to-
this season.
Yeah, he did. I was really impressed with Anthony Black coming out there like hooping like a pro, man. That's good to see.
I told you. I was telling y'all in the chat the other day, man. If he takes a leap, he's gonna be an X factor for that team.
Oh, most definitely.
I ain't mad at it. All right, up next, we got the Raptors and Hawks, man. That's both my teams. So, out the gate, man, the Raptors won 138-113. Any concern about who's the guy in Toronto is either put to bed now or table for another day, as the Raptors posted 7 players with double-digit point totals in this decisive win over Atlanta, man. Ice Trae was ice cold, and I mean, that's just the price you pay with Trae Young, man. He's never going to shoot over, 40%. And and you live and die by Trae Young's offensive production. And although he tied with Jalen Johnson for the most points on the Hawks with 22, he shot a dismal and self-defeating 5 from 14 from the field and nailing just 1 out of 7 attempts from 3, man. So I mean, both my teams facing against each other, you know what I'm saying? Both on the lower end of expectations, but it was really good to see the Raptors come out and establish an identity early on, man. They can really get the ball around. They're not stepping on each other's toes. And, they might surprise some people this season, honestly. If we're talking about, sleepers for the play-in, sleepers for those bottom seeds, I think, it would be a mistake to not throw the Raptors in there just because the addition of Brandon Ingram gives them so much, just so much more creation. He gonna do his thing. He gonna do Brandon Ingram.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Don't sleep on the. I'm gonna give y'all one gem, man. You want to make some money, man. The Raptors is the money team, bro. I'm telling
Hold
you.
on,
They
let me write that
They
down.
gonna cover a lot of spreads this year. Watch. I won money on this game with the Hawks because it's just the Raptors. Man. They like it's just something about the Raptors. Most people when they look at the Raptors, it's not a popular team, and they always like underestimate them. Like every time, anytime they play somebody.
I believe it.
Yeah, no, I like I said before, man, I really thought that they would be stepping on each other. I thought they shared the same shot chart, so it would be, I didn't even see them in the same rotation. But yeah, having Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett, Emmanuel Quigley, Brandon Ingram, you know what I'm saying, Grady Dick on the floor at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, but it's crazy enough to work. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at it at all. Up next, we got the 76ers and the Celtics. That's Sherrod and Gabe.
VJ.
Yeah.
Oh man,
this
what a game!
This was a good game. This was a crazy game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't expect this. I'm not gonna lie to you. But watching this game, it kind of made me look at Embiid like, maybe your time in Philly could be up, brother. Maybe you do need to leave because
Processed meat.
yeah, like the way that VJ and Tyrese Maxey made it work, you know what I'm saying, with just them two, really, like it's actually been working all week. It looked really good, honestly. So, I mean, from this Celtics game, I mean, I really didn't judge the Sixers for winning this game just because of how, like, the Celtics, when you injured, bro, and you, like, the Celtics, you know, they injured, they ain't got a lot of players. You supposed to beat them, to me. Like, the Sixers were supposed to win this game, to me. Just because of, like, the Celtics got a lot of problems with just the injuries and just, you know what I'm saying, just everything. What you need? What you want? What you saying?
I'll say, like, obviously the Celtics are my favorite team, like, personally, on the pod, whatever, right? But I will say, man, watching VJ was like, that was some shit. And him and Maxey just playing off of each other. The third quarter, like, Maxey, he just stepped down and, like, walked them fools down and was like, dagger three after three off the dribble. VJ, super explosive, going to the rim. Like, the way he attacks the rim reminds me of what I see from Ant. And, like, to have 34 in his NBA debut and did it efficiently, too. He wasn't just chucking shots. I mean, he looked great. He looked great. Their core between him, Maxey, McCain, amazing.
But,
you know, obviously, taking it from Boston's perspective, like I said, you know, this week they went 0-2. I don't expect a huge season from them. Maybe 35 wins, 40, maybe, right? But what I do love is, like, Mazzulla is coaching the shit out of them. They're not giving away no games. Like, they're playing every game hard, and they're gonna meet that philosophy. What I've noticed is, yes, they're still taking a bunch of threes, but I can also see them getting to the basket a little bit more, right? Because that's more of Jaylen Brown's identity. But, like, the end of the game scenario, like, Boston had a chance to win that game, right? And somehow in the last two possessions to tie in or to win the game, like, the ball never touched Jaylen Brown's hands. Peyton Pritchard shot both the last shots.
If he would have touched the ball? Do you think if Jaylen Brown would have touched the ball in one of those possessions, the Celtics would have won?
I think we would have had a different outcome because Jaylen Brown has more offensive versatility than Peyton Pritchard will ever have.
No, for sure.
Pritchard's a nice, you know, so I just feel like there would have been a different level. There would have been a different shot. Now, to be fair, he did miss a bunny as well late in the game too. So I think their late game execution is off because they don't have Tatum, right? They don't have a guy who can reliably go get a bucket every time.
Yeah,
and so it's going to be clunky. Yeah. But you know, the most encouraging thing is that Boston is playing hard as shit, and they're not. If they are bad, it's because they were just bad. It's not going to be because they gave games away or tanked. Like, that's just not that team's DNA, and that city's not going to, like, allow that.
Yeah, too many bad games for Boston. You know, it'll be crazy. I mean, like I said, it surprised me with like Boston doing that. It didn't surprise me. The Sixers is what surprised me mostly from the game. Like,
I will say, I know we joked about Embiid, like, the process is over for him, but, like, on the cool, like, it was jarring to see, like, he wasn't aggressive at all.
Well, he was on minutes restriction, like, 10 shots. I think for the past 2-3 games, he's been on minutes restriction. Like, I think it's like 17 minutes, 18 minutes is all they giving him.
He just looked like he didn't want to be out there.
I'm gonna put him in the same boat as my Clippers. It's just like he in the old school lane where you gotta, like, it takes some time to start.
Yeah, you kind of warm him
up. Yeah, we'll check back in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Up next, we got Pistons and Bulls. Big Caesar De Niro, Teflon. Let's go to war.
Man, I'm kind of hurt, man. I ain't gonna lie. This was a tough game right here. Man, we still missing that extra score, I feel like, when it comes to the Pistons. And then we started slow. We still haven't found that you know, that solid 3-point shooter that we need in order to get, you know, K going. And because a lot of times even if you watch with the Bulls, you know, K get to trying to go downhill, he can't really go downhill because who he gonna throw it to him when he kick it out? You got Jalen Duren out there, Isaiah Stewart sometimes in the dunker spot. He can't shoot, so all he can do is dunk. You know what I'm saying? So when you got that as options, and then you trying to make something happen, it just make it tough. I like the way we fought back in this game. I just think this was a very, very bad loss for us opening night to lose to the Bulls. Granted, I don't want to take nothing from the Bulls. You know, they played well, but like, I mean, they got Josh Giddey as their point guard, so that just let me know everything I need to know.
Hey, Josh Giddey's good.
The Bulls look Teflon.
Hey, yeah, Josh Giddey's a good point guard. No Kobe White, no problem for them again. First time, but yeah, it was a big Vooch game, and they just look good. We haven't mentioned the whole war in the paint, keeping our records yet, but this has been my undefeated team of the week so far.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been balling. I will say my one overreaction is Isaac Okoro. I don't think he's an NBA player at this point.
Oh man.
Damn,
He's
man, damn.
Hold on, he can defend.
He's been rough. He was bad in Cleveland when I was watching him. Like, yo, he does nothing. He defends, but he fouls.
Nah, I feel you. Man.
He's the one sore spot on his team, bro.
Got to keep it honest.
Yeah,
they got a lot of sore spots.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they got a little bit more than Isaac. Like I said, man, like I can't really say too much because we got a lot going on over there in Detroit, you know, with what we got going on. But I mean, I like Chicago. As far as like, you know, I say they gonna for sure compete every night. You know what I'm saying? They gonna for sure try to be towards the, you know what I'm saying, the bottom half or, you know, play in 8th seed. They gonna stay in that spot. Like I said, man, when I look at the Bulls this season, they playing a lot different than I expected them. So
they're playing
kudos to the Bulls.
Faster pace this year.
Mm-hmm. I expected to see them slow it down a little bit more, and you know, that's why I'm saying like them rule changes, man. The whole league playing fast. I really just think it's OKC in Indiana, bro. Everybody trying to keep up with them, but it's tough to call it because you know you got like different scores and different little special spots. But the game has been pretty fast from the games I've been watching. Like everybody getting that ball out and just going.
Yeah. Up next, we got the Pelicans and the Grizzlies. 122-128. Grizzlies win, man. Look. Let me just start off, man. As a Pelicans fan, you learn early to stop looking at the results of the game strictly in terms of wins and losses, right? For better or worse, it provides a little deeper context over what's happening over the course of 48 minutes. Even when you up by 12, 13 points, it's the minutia that determines whether or not that lead remains, increases, or dissolves away, the latter being the case the majority of the time. As deeply talented as these Pelicans are, empty possessions, careless turnovers, and little things like securing rebounds and winning 50-50 balls will determine whether or not this team over or underachieves, bro. Like, we were right there. And I think what I've learned and what I'm learning as an NBA fan is that, you know, the difference between a winner and a loser is how you perform in the third quarter, right? Like, there are third quarter teams that completely collapse, lose the game plan, don't show up after halftime, and there are teams that turn it on after halftime. You know what I'm saying? Like, take them 2 quarters to get in the rhythm, and then by the third quarter, it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? The Jets is on. And what I'm realizing is that whether it's a Pelicans problem, whether it's a Willie Green problem, like our breakdowns happen in the third quarter. And I mean, this was another case of that, man. You up, everything looks great, and then
in that third quarter, y'all, it was like 41-22, I think. Like that was the ending score. Like they only scored 22 points in that quarter, man. Like that's kind of tough. I say, you know, watching the Grizzlies, I like the Grizzlies. They're you know, and that's really this week. That was one of the teams that I'm watching. Like, okay, Ja Morant playing a little bit different this year. You know what I'm saying? They got a little step to him. Like I said, I think he had 35 that night against you guys. I think it's like 35. So, you know, I look at Memphis as if Ja Morant do it's always been the same thing. Even last year, if Ja Morant come out and do this, bro, they a playoff team. They really can go to the Western Conference Finals if they, you know what I'm saying, put a little bit more together. You know what I'm saying? Put a little bit. I mean, of course, minus, you know, Triple J, like I you know what I'm saying, like Jaren Jackson, like, you know what I'm saying, like them boys. I don't really like all of that going on, but I feel like Ja, if he plays to this level that he always plays, you know, the sky's the limit for Memphis, though.
I'm not the biggest fan of Triple J, but at the same time, bro, like what he's able to do at his size is like, that's what you want out of a Bam Adebayo. That's what you want out of low key out of a Joel
But this
Embiid,
nigga
right?
don't
Like he can stretch
rebound.
the floor.
That's what
can put
I
his-
was getting at,
That's-
bro. Like he
Yeah,
go
he's-
Aiden. He go straight
offensive
Aiden when it
end-
come to rebounds.
On the
bro.
offensive end, like he's hard to stop, if not unstoppable, damn near hard to stop. But yeah, outside of that, he's not playing big whatsoever.
6'10" shooting guard.
And what? And what? Do we know a timetable on Zach Edey? Because I almost forgot about
I
the
didn't
big
forget
Mongolian.
about him, but I didn't. I
they're-
couldn't find no information on him.
They're out for a bit because they had to file for hardship to sign an extra player to the team. They're
Oh,
they're
gotcha.
down.
He's
They're
really
down a
out
good
there.
bit of people.
Oh yeah, no, they that's
And that's given a lot of like undersung, you know what I'm saying, a lot of unsung players on the Grizzlies an opportunity to like, really come out. This cat Coward, man, you know what I'm saying, this first year guy at the D3 school, I forget his first name, but Coward is his last name, man. Like he showed up blocking shots. He shot damn near if not 100%, 90% in this Pelicans game.
no,
you know
yeah,
what
he
I'm
was a
saying?
big part of that third quarter like spurt. That third quarter spurt where they went up those points. He was a big part of that.
But outside of that, man, Jeremiah Fears looks incredible. I like the addition of Jordan Poole to the Pelicans, man. Like, it's way better upgrade than C.J. McCollum. Call it what you want, nigga, but I suffered through a few seasons of C.J.
No,
McCollum dribbling the air.
I feel you, bro. I
nigga.
feel you, bro.
You
He
feel me?
make
So
it
Jordan Poole
exciting.
was-
I feel you. He make it exciting.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And he'll get down there and get a bucket, man. He'll get down there and chuck up some bullshit and it'll go in. So,
I got
He
one
gonna be the
Fears.
reason why y'all lose though. A lot of them games, brother.
What'd you say, Aaron?
I got one with Fears.
Yes.
We got one more. For sure. And the Zion Jordan Poole 2-man game, I'm talking about on the court, not off the court.
Oh my
They
god.
2-man game.
Man.
It's a blockbuster.
Oh no.
And they
I don't know them 2-man
boy,
looking like
they out there in New Orleans going crazy.
doing dumb numbers, nigga, triple doubles. Yo. Up next, man, we got the Wizards and the Bucks, man. What's up, Aaron? What's up, Gabe?
Honestly, in my opinion, there ain't much to say about this game. My Bucks fucking dominated. They had 40 points in the first quarter. They went 8 of 13 from 3 in the first quarter. So far, this has been my most surprising team. I didn't think that the Bucks were gonna look this good. So like in gel like that, they got a shitload of shooters and Giannis, bro. Like Giannis.
Giannis looks unstoppable. He's always been that, but like, yeah, just to remind us that
It's
this is
Giannis.
one of the more. This is top 3, top 4 in the league, bro. Like he can't be stopped. really.
Championship
And Cole Anthony fits in good with that team.
Think they gonna blow the
Bro,
team up if they don't win a championship?
Playoff run or Giannis packing, bro. If he's not on the winning side of things at the end of this year,
No,
bro,
he's
I
out of
think-
there.
I think a different jersey.
It's in their best interest to get rid of him. To be honest.
To be honest.
Yeah, like Gabe.
You feel me?
Yeah. For real. Giannis gonna be ecstatic.
Right. How the Wizards look though?
Yeah, like Gabe said, not too much from this game outside of one bright spot for the Wizards, Keyshawn George, who I'm going to bring up later on
yeah,
in these games.
He looked
Yeah.
good at some Mavs,
They
too.
got a dog with him.
yeah, they do.
But not too many people can stop Giannis,
yeah.
and damn for sure nobody on this Wizards team could stop him. So it was over when it started.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Clippers Jazz, the unction.
Look, I was
Dave.
just about to say, bro, it's the unction. It's the when you at the cookout, yo, he on the grill with the sandals. You keep running up to the grill. The food not ready yet. You gotta let it cook. It's the first game of the season, bro. The Flyers said 5. The season said October. We gonna see y'all in December. We gonna see y'all at 8. So there's not really much to say for this game. I didn't expect them to get blown out like this. The Jazz is a young team running guns, so our knees not even warmed up like that. It's like when you show up to 24, you walk in, these niggas catching 360 windmills. Like, I'm gonna go work out real quick.
It's like,
Yeah,
nah,
I'm just yeah.
they ain't have a
You know
chance
what
to turn
I'm saying?
around and
So,
walk out.
They
it's not
literally
really
got
too
ran
much.
out the gym.
They got ran
that
out
icy
the
hot-
gym, but
The icy hot didn't even kick in for them yet.
it didn't kick in yet, man. It's just but we gonna see our young boys in December, bro. But all jokes aside, it was a little alarming when I was looking at the score and these niggas were down by like 20 something. I had to tap into the game, see what was going on, and I was like, oh, okay, I see these niggas is not even here. But I don't know. It's kind of a hard team to get too down on this early because you got John Collins, you got James, you got Kawhi, you got
Even Chris Paul, bro.
you
Like,
got Brad. Yeah, I don't really Chris Paul. I don't know how I feel about that, but
Yeah,
I
I
feel
mean,
you, bro.
but
shouldn't take too much from this L for the Clippers because the
Yeah,
Jazz do
once
this. They start off hot and then once December break kick in, they tank.
And then you got on the Jazz. I know Aaron, that's your team, but look, shots to Lloyd Marketing.
Yeah, he's back in prime form, trying to get that trade value up.
Yeah.
Trying to get chose.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Trying to
bring.
get chose.
Trying to get chose is crazy.
I will say, this would be a summary of the week for the Jazz. Ace Bailey's been a little bit little disappointed. He had a good preseason. That shot's just not falling. I think he's averaging 1 point a game on like.
I was about to say, yeah, it's
What?
1 point average, huh?
One.
Yeah, Ace Bailey's averaging 1 point a game.
Is he
bro.
shooting the ball?
He's shooting. He's like at 10%.
He's shooting. Yeah,
Oh,
he's shooting.
what?
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
not.
he
It's just not dropping.
hitting
That's
nothing.
crazy.
It's not
It's all
hitting.
good. It's early. It's early.
That's
He has
wild.
a Brandon Ingram shot diet, but it's just not going in for him. Yeah, he did. He did fire that
Yeah.
age.
He probably gonna. I'll see him more of a scoop, like a scoop type of player. Like, you know, that's how I look at him, like scooting. Honestly.
Already. Up next, we got the Spurs, and so that was the first blowout of the season, no? Clippers.
That Wizards. Yeah, I mean that was the most painful.
13 points, but like, yeah, like it felt like the first blowout of the season. Everything felt tight up until Clippers Jazz. You look at the score like, damn, what the fuck going on over
Yeah, I
there?
think they were like
Yeah,
up 30 by
yeah.
halftime or some crazy shit.
Niggas just
Yeah,
need
it
to
was-
stretch, bro. That's
I told
all it
y'all.
was. Niggas just need to warm the engine up.
Look, the Oldsmobile just needs some time, bro. We gonna be
It's
good.
let it idle in the driveway for a couple minutes, man. You know what I'm saying?
Gonna be good.
Spurs Mavs. There you go. That's a real blowout for you.
Hey, look,
Certified.
man, we talked about
For
this
it to be
before.
the Mavs first game, for it to be the Spurs first game, man. I mean,
Yeah,
ugh.
Call the Men in Black. Somebody call Will Smith and
Hey,
Tommy Lee
there
Jones.
go
They-
Spurs,
that's
go
what they-
Chance.
Area
That arena.
51 is what they're gonna call Castle and Wemby.
I fuck with that.
I really
That's
love
hard.
this game. I ain't gonna lie to you. I loved it. I love seeing
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Mavs get smacked like that every
Oh,
time.
if you're not,
I love it. I love it. We ain't
Look,
beat
man.
them in
Bro.
about 3 years. I love to see the Mavs.
Yeah, the Mavs been the Thunder Kryptonite for a
nah,
minute.
PJ's been the Thunder's kryptonite. By
yeah,
himself.
that's true.
That part.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
man, this
This-
game, like we talked about it before, like before we even went on, like it's like I wish I had more to say, but it's not because it wasn't interesting. It's because I don't know how to like rationalize what I was seeing. Like Wemby is a legit like
Yeah,
like
it broke
when
my
you,
brain
when you used to
watching
play
him
the
play.
game as a kid. Yeah, like when you used to play the game as a kid and throw the controller and be like, "Game's fucking cheating." He is the game that's cheating, and it's just
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy to see like the play that sticks out to me the most. He's driving left and he just reaches over and dunks that shit. Just literally just moving left, decides to just go right and dunk. It's just crazy. And the step back 3 with the 4-point play and he got up like Undertaker. Like it was
The craziest part about that play.
Hell yeah.
The craziest part about that 4-point play is that he twisted his ankle about 3-4 times, dribbling up AD.
Crazy.
Yeah. I think also
No,
think
man, we're gonna have a lot to talk about Wemby this year, man. Cause like, yeah, I mean, that's the elephant in the room, bro. Like
He ma-
the
that's the
giraffe.
alien in the room, nigga.
He
like,
made AD and Lively
Yeah,
like
for real,
children out
for
there,
real.
dog.
Mhm.
They're not little dudes.
He embarrassed them.
It was,
I just and Castle looks like he's taking another leap in his game. And when
He's one of my
Fox,
favorite. He's one of my favorite players.
yeah, and when Fox gets back, like I feel like there might be a legit case for Fox to run that second unit because Castle and,
Okay, hold on now.
Castle and Wemby they have a good chemistry. They got the chemistry. I'm not saying Castle is better than Fox, but they have the chemistry together.
Castle not starting?
Yeah, he is starting.
Castle he's starting right now, but
he's
Fox is
starting
out.
point
Oh,
guard.
okay.
Fox not starting.
Fox isn't
Who's
even
the starting
playing right
shooting
now.
guard?
They're starting Vassell at the 2.
I think it's Vassell or because Johnson is a 3.
Bench
huh?
him.
Kelvin
Yeah.
Johnson's coming out. Well, Johnson's coming off the bench.
He coming off
They're
the bench.
going
okay.
Castle, Vassell, shit.
Barnes?
I don't know who they're starting. Barnes at the 3,
Harrison Barnes?
and then they're going. I have to.
They
Look. I
is
don't know who
going
they're starting at
Harrison
the 4
Barnes.
actually.
They're going Harrison Barnes.
I
They might
think
be going
Castle
Barnes
should
at the
start over
4.
Vassell.
But either way, I think
Either way.
they
it'll
got
be
too much
interesting to
talent.
see how Fox fits in.
They're gonna have to consolidate this team.
Make a consolidation trade.
Yeah.
No, man. The Spurs are going to be the talking point of the whole season, man. Just because, like, what do you do to even stop that? You know what I'm saying? We'll get to that though. I mean, and we'll have lots of Wemby to
You need
talk
the
about.
armor of God to stop Wemby at this point.
For real.
Take Cooper Flag off point. That's the last thing I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
Get a
please.
point.
For all of us. Get a point. Nigga brought in D'Lo like with a straight face.
Yeah.
He's brought in D'Angelo Russell with a straight face.
Nah, D-Lo bad, bro. That's crazy.
love
Kings
that.
at the Suns, man. Kings at the Suns, man. Dave, your Kings, man.
All right. Well, if y'all don't know, I'm a Russell Westbrook super fan. Been a fan since 2008.
Appropriately.
I had to go with the King. One day I'm gonna tell the backstory how I became a fan too. It's pretty stupid, but Kings. I like how Zach LaVine looks. I like how DeMar DeRozan looks. They was up this whole game, but just a true Kings passion. Just couldn't finish the job, and that's pretty much
they
it,
not
bro. It was
lighting the
pretty
beam.
disappointing to watch. Yeah, I was just pretty disappointed because I thought they was gonna come out with a win, and I was gonna be able to talk some shit, but yeah, no.
Not today. Are they still like the out there?
Nope.
Yeah. Russ actually lit the beam last game.
Hey, shout out
Yes,
to
sir.
Already, man. Well, yeah, for this game, man, after being down by as much as 20 in the first half, the Suns clawed back into this game by out-rebounding 27-15, outscoring in the paint 30-20, and shooting more efficiently than the Kings, 59-37% in the second half. Statistically, the Suns didn't do anything that much better than the Kings, but a late third quarter swing of momentum and taking advantage of the Kings' size by snagging twice as many offensive rebounds really helped seal the deal in a game that really came down to the last handful of possessions. So, you know, this is the only time you'll hear me speak positively of the Suns, and it might be the only one we get this year, man, because I don't know what the fuck they're doing in Phoenix, and I hate I even made that choice. But hey, you know, we all got a JV team, so you know, unfortunately, the Tempe, Arizona Suns are mine, nigga.
Book gonna stay there all year.
Is Jalen Green playing?
Nah, he's hurt. He's out. But again, like, you know, that's some offense for you. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. Team, it's a real Matt Ishbia team. That's what it feels like. Like a real Matt Ishbia team, bro. Up next, we got the Blazers and the Wolves, man. My Wolves got the dub. Who are the Timberwolves when Anthony Edwards isn't on the floor? That's what this team is going to have to answer for themselves at some point during this season, man. The Blazers are a hard-fighting, sneakily talented team, and it took a 41-point performance from Anthony Edwards to squeeze out a 4-point win from them. The rest of the Wolves lost all offensive production in the second half, and granted, you feed the hot hand, right? But Julius Randle, 2 for 5. Jaden McDaniels, 2 for 5. Hell, Dante DiVincenzo, the starting point guard, didn't even play in the fourth quarter because he checked out mentally after the first. You feel me? So I know, Gabe, you real high on the Blazers, man, and I see why.
I love the Blazers. They're my favorite team to watch. Like right now, favorite league pass team. I like the in between quarter shit that they do. Like everything, right? So to me, like this team,
it's a vibe for sure. They a vibe.
This team, I think the addition of Drew Holiday, like from a salary cap perspective, was a terrible move, right? But in terms of like his actual impact on the team, like the team has definitely adopted his identity. They play hard, they play fast, like they're scrappy as shit on defense. They are like pressing the ball up the court, kind of like the way Indy did last year. Jeremy Grant is still playing basketball. Like Jeremy Grant is still in the league. And I'm so surprised. He had 30 points. He had 34 points, I think, that game. It was
what they call him, a $60 million player?
Yeah, he's making a bunch of money for no reason. I mean, either way, like all that aside from what they have front office wise, like let's separate that. Like this team plays hard as shit. I think Deni Avdija is is an all-star caliber player. He's not going to make the all-star team because it's the West, but they've got something there. Kamara is a menace defensively. Klingon is dope. Klingon, I mean, I think Shaedon Sharp's defense has gotten a lot better. Like he's not getting torched on defense anymore. And it'll be interesting when Scoop comes back to see how he meshes. But yeah, man, they're awesome. I love watching them play. They're not going to win a lot of games this year, especially considering they just lost their head coach for who knows how long, which is another crazy thing.
Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be forever. You know, so I think that's
That
gonna be the
boy was
only thing really
doing
hanging
too
over this
much.
team all year.
He got too much
Yeah.
going on. That boy doing too
Yeah.
much.
What
Chauncey,
Billups?
my boy Billups, my boy Chauncey.
What?
They running them bills up.
Man.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah, literally running them bills up. Man, what I will say about
No,
that
for sure.
situation though, like all jokes aside, right? Like what Billups did is a lot different than what Rozier did, right? But also too, like I know we talk basketball, and so I'm not gonna stray too far away from it. But like, okay, cool. Billups made some money on the side, fixing some poker games. Well, like, you know, there's fucking billionaires stealing from us all the damn time. Insider trading happens all the time. So like to see men of color like getting painted, it's like we focus. It's like if we're gonna talk about that, then let's talk about all the other shit because it's not as important. Like in the context of the real
I see
world,
what you're saying.
it's like it's this much. From a basketball perspective, it's huge, but like, you know, ain't nobody killing nobody. Nobody's
my boy
dying over this
finesse
shit.
KG
Yeah.
though.
Right.
My
Yeah.
boy finesse KG though.
I gotta do some more research. But apparently that's just like the front facing thing they want to know you. But apparently everybody that they're getting has something to do with like affecting an NBA game some way, somehow. Because apparently there was a game against the Bulls. Chauncey kind of tanked because he knew something about something. So there's more information. I haven't done enough research, but I was doing a little bit more. I heard some stuff, just some people. But it might be deeper than the poker shit. We'll see though.
Yeah, man, the integrity of the game being challenged like that is a huge problem for the NBA. Plus, like the Balmer thing and the aspiration and, you know, circumventing the cap, plus what's going on here. And we already don't like the basketball Illuminati thing. Like, that's a real thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not a
Are
good
we in
look.
our MLB era?
Steroids? This
Are
is the
we in our-
steroid era for basketball? Yeah.
Is this the steroid era?
Hey, maybe, bro. That's why these niggas getting all this money.
Yeah, man.
You feel me? It's a lot of money being made, bro. We've got legalized sports betting. Like it's a part. It's so deeply entrenched in the game, nigga. I'm after the Chauncey Billups news broke. I'm watching the Mavericks and the Spurs, and bro, they have not stopped with the prize
No,
picks
yeah, they don't give a fuck.
underdog.
That
Nigga,
shit
they
don't
turned
matter.
that shit up even more.
Yeah, I mean, this was
Speaking
part of this is the cost of doing business in gambling and legalizing
Yeah,
gambling
for
with
sure.
basketball. This is what the cost is.
You got the
Speaking
No,
of
straight
gambling,
up.
the Mavs
speaking of
owners.
gambling, speaking of betting.
Adelsons.
Yeah, they own casinos. What the
Mhm.
fuck you
They
talking
gonna
about?
fuck
Nigga,
around
they
and move
own
the
the
Mavs to
Sands
Vegas.
Corporation.
They're probably pushing to get all
Chill
this
out.
online betting off so they can keep casinos going.
No, for real.
And I
All
was
right,
gonna
man.
say-
I ran into a quick little technical difficulty. I don't know what the fuck happened, but we lost a little bit of audio. I'm hoping that everything moved. I'm hoping everything went smoothly. I know we were talking about the Blazers and the Wolves when it cut out, and I jumped back in. I don't know if anybody noticed, but hopefully everything's smooth.
I
We'll
think
just keep it
same
rolling, man.
same
We
thing
got
happened to me.
Thursday, the Thunder and the Pacers.
Oh yeah, real quick
rematch.
before you get into this
Go
game,
ahead.
I want to say speaking of betting, speaking of gambling, I'm going all in, putting the house on Ben Mathurin. I've been saying this since
Hey,
2022.
man.
All
Oh,
right,
for sure.
He's
carry
nice.
on. All right, carry on.
This is
He's
a
nice.
breakout year for Ben
The
Mathurin.
contract year.
For sure. No, he gonna get his bread and hopefully re-sign the Indiana because that he's their toughness.
Mhm.
He's their dog
Mhm.
for sure. I fuck with Ben Mathurin. He came in the league saying, "Nigga, I want to see Bron." Fuck what y'all talking about. yeah. But Thunder Pacers, man, rematch of the NBA Finals. What we got, Sherrod? How you Thunder do, man?
Just like to me, it was a great game, but it was just like the finals, just like it was basically another game 7. Honestly, to
Mhm.
me, it's just a little
Low
bit
key.
more, the overtimes, the double overtimes. But that's crazy though. That's why I said like OKC done showed me this week that regardless of how people feel, and they gonna give us our best, we not backing down either. So I like
Oh,
that.
that team's for real. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, especially in this game, it was a home opener. I mean, Siakam went
Yeah.
crazy, Ben went crazy. Like everything could possibly, you know what I'm saying? For OKC to lose that game, it happened, and they still found a way to win it. Granted, like I said, I'm just high on OKC all week I've been high on them. I just wanted to see how we would play or how we would adjust without Jalen. And I feel like we adjusted.
Mhm.
We adjusted well. You know, granted, I ain't saying we ain't played nobody. We still got the Nuggets. We still got the Timberwolves. You know what I'm saying? We still got to see those. Hell, still got to see Memphis. You know what I'm saying? We still got to see all those teams. But like the early, just a quick glance, I like it. You know.
No, for sure, man. And yeah, that's the footnote that nobody's really talking about is the fact that, like, yeah, they're still not at full strength, and like, and they still, not even really squeezing out wins. I mean, this was a hard fought game, man. At no point until the final buzzer did either team really show a true advantage. We talking about 18 lead changes and 19 ties. You feel me? Short a difference of 10 free throws attempted. I'm looking at you, SGA, with them 26 free throws. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was really no like real clear advantage, man. I mean, it serves to note that 3 Pacers players fouled out. Just FYI. Nobody. Guess how many players from OKC fouled out?
We don't foul out, bro.
Hey.
They only
We
do
don't
foul.
foul out. We don't
Hey,
foul out,
I'm
bro.
just here to
Yeah,
report
we
what I
don't
see,
foul out,
man.
bro.
It's 3 motherfuckers having to guard SGA.
You know,
All
before
got
the game,
6
we
fouls
called the
fouled
refs
out.
and tell
Look,
them like,
bro.
bro, we better not foul out. We better not foul out.
There we go. At least
You
the
know what I'm
honest.
saying? We better not foul out.
You feel me? I ain't mad at it, man. But this rivalry shows no signs of cooling down, man. Like, they really was going at each other's head. Pascal Siakam, like you mentioned, Benedict Mathurin, even Obi Toppin, you know what I'm saying? They led the way. They played real hard and, you know what I'm saying, and real aggressively. And I think he even had to take a game or two off following that just because of, you know what I'm saying, like how deep that game got into the trenches.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see this,
Yeah.
man. It's a new young rivalry.
Mhm.
And it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be war every
Nah,
time they
yeah,
see
for
each
sure.
other.
It's
So
gonna be one of those.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
with
for
that.
sure. For sure.
I can't wait till Halliburton comes back.
Oh yeah.
They still getting smacked, bro.
Nuggets and Warriors. Sherrod, Gabe. Let's talk about it.
Yo,
Yeah, go ahead and go.
go for it. Go for it.
No, you got it. Cause I ain't
I
really
was
watched
gonna.
this. I ain't really
This
watched
game, this game was all about Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon had the game of his life. He had 50
He went
points.
crazy.
He was 10 of 11 from 3, but like the efficiency, I feel like he might have had the most efficient 50-point game, at least that I've ever seen. He went 17 to 21. He scored 50 points on 21 shots. Like, that's crazy. And just
that's
like
nuts.
his whole evolution as an NBA player needs to be studied, because he came
It's a
into the
beautiful
league.
thing,
Yeah,
bro.
he came into the league as like a high flyer, and he is a complete player now,
It's
and
very
arguably the most
reminiscent of the
important player
Detroit
behind
Pistons,
Jokic.
Blake Griffin.
Yeah.
You said what?
Say it again, Dave.
My fault. It's very my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, but it's very reminiscent of Detroit Pistons, Blake Griffin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah,
I
I
like
mean-
that. I'll say I watched probably like the 10-minute little thing of this game. It was so many games going on at that time around this time, so I was really looking, and then I want to say like I was watching other things, football, all this, so I'm like, dang, trying to get to it. So when I went back and watched it, like I said, I did see Aaron Gordon hit like 10 threes. That was crazy. That was what was insane to me. But when I see the Nuggets and I think like, damn, it's just game 1. But I mean, I look at this as a bad loss for them too, as far as like, you get that type. It's rare you're gonna ever get that type of performance from Aaron Gordon like consistently. So then when you get that and you can't pair
And
that with,
still lose.
you know what I'm saying, with something else, and then Jamal Murray give you one of those lack games that he gave you, like it's gonna always result in this. And it just show you that like the Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? Once again, the Nuggets they still got their same little core. It's always the nuances with them, and they still got to prove themselves. That's how I look at the Nuggets.
But with that being said, we still haven't even talked about the team that won, which is kind of crazy, right?
Yes.
The Warriors won the game,
Yes.
and it's just, we were talking about it before we started, right? Like, it's hard to count the Warriors out as long as Steph keeps playing at this level. The level of defense that they play and the speed that they play with defensively, and their ability to like get steals and jump the lanes and move the ball around. Jonathan Kuminga, for as much shit as he got during the offseason, like, he adds a different element to the team. He's bouncy. He's fast. Like, I think coming into the year, I didn't think much of the Warriors because of the age, but I think as long as they keep playing this way, it's hard to see them not being a top 5 seed, top 6 seed. So
I'll fuck around and have oxygen tanks on the sidelines by mid-season. But
Nah, that's
shit,
the
bro,
that's the
like-
unction part 2 over there.
No, for real. Straight unction part 2.
Thanks.
Because Al
Right,
Horford
for
still
real.
being your starting center is crazy.
Do you feel like the older teams are playing that same fast pace, fast break ball, or are they more in the half court?
Well, when I'm talking
Do you
speed, I
see
mean
them-
like their connectivity on defense.
Yeah. I feel like we're seeing like a little bit of the older teams like resort to that half court basketball, play a little bit. You know, even I don't even think like the Lakers really get out and run like that. Even minus LeBron, I feel like, you know, they still kind of
They're not
you
even
know,
an old
figure it
team.
out. Yeah, exactly. They kind of figure it out in the half court, you know what I'm saying, into the shot clock. So it's interesting to see.
I'm not gonna give them that credit. My bad. I don't mean to cut you off. Them niggas stuck, bro. They just got Luka, and that's all.
Look, man, look, and we'll get to it when we get to Lakers in Minnesota. But I think the difference is supporting cast, bro. And like, if you
Yeah.
can, you know,
Yeah.
Marcus Smart is going to fit in eventually.
Yeah.
And he might not be an offensive player, but he definitely does something that
He's
nobody
got some
else in that
juice.
lineup
Yeah,
does.
he
That's
put
true.
some juice to him.
That's true. That's
He
true.
take
That's
the
true.
ball out the other person's hands. You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying? And
That's
like that's
true.
not something you can count on from anybody else in that lineup. So we'll get to them when we get to Wolves Lakers, because I got something to talk about with that too. Up next, we got the Hawks and the Magic. Now, this is exactly obviously my team is the Hawks. This is exactly the type of matchup that's going to make those 6 to 10 seeds in the East worth watching, man. Like, this game couldn't have been more back and forth, up and down. Like I said before, like, although you live and die by Trae Young's offensive productivity, man, much has to be said about his supporting cast. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Jalen Johnson, Onyeka Okongwu, Mohamed Gay, like, all these guys provided valuable minutes, adding a diverse scoring profile, hustle, effort, and taking advantage of Orlando's mistakes and empty possessions, even with the absence of Porzingis and Zachary Ricochet, man. Like, you know, Atlanta is always going to feel like, you know, they're underachieving, you know, until Trae Young gives us a real, you know, villain era playoff run the way he did against, you know what I'm saying, the Eastern Conference and ultimately the New York Knicks, you know, some years ago. Like, it's always going to feel like, you know, what could the Hawks do more to get right? Like, do they have to come off of Trae Young? Do they have to, you know, reinvest in these younger players? And I think finally, you know, since that infamous run, you know, they do have some supporting talent, man. And it's going to take some time. And, you know, the season will tell. But I really feel like his supporting cast is more capable than they ever been, especially after spending all them years in the trenches with fucking Clint Capella and, you know what I'm saying, and whoever else was there, nigga, like Dyson Daniels, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Jalen Johnson, Onyeka Okongwu, nigga.
Whoever else was there.
Porzingis, once he gets healthy, Zachary Ricochet. I guess a lot of talent there, man. I could really
Yeah.
see them putting something together and making those bottom 4 seeds in the East real interesting.
Yeah, for the Magic, this was a Paolo struggle game. Great team game, but a bad Paolo game.
Why he do that at the end of the game, bro? Why he do that?
Can't explain it.
Bro, turn around, fade away from 3 to tie?
I don't know if it's because he.
Like, you had
I don't know
opportunity.
if it's because he signed with Jordan Brand. He think he can do a little extra, but that's not in this game. But yeah, the game was tied
Oh man,
105 with like 50 seconds left, and then Trae Young just went off for 6 straight to end it, and the game was a wrap.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
You live and die by Trae Young basketball, man. Like, you know, imagine he could have been a Maverick. That was never gonna happen.
Well, he'd be a Laker now.
Right. Man. If they don't get it together, I could definitely see them, because there's some young studs on that team, man. But yeah, man, I think it's, you know, it's something to nothing. You feel me? Especially with the Hawks. Up next, Celtics Knicks.
Team
Gabe,
game.
what we got?
Man, so these are both of my teams, right? And it kind of goes back to what I said earlier. The Celtics, man, like, for as hard as they play, they just, what happens is, like, when the shit gets tight in the fourth quarter, they just don't have a viable sort of like game to go to in the fourth quarter, because like naturally when the fourth quarter happens and it's crunch time, you give it to your best player, you let him create. And for as much as I love Jaylen Brown, like, he's not Jason Tatum. right? So they're always going to struggle there. But the Celtics lost this game they lost this in the second quarter. The Knicks scored 42 points in the second quarter, and the rest of the game they were kind of even, but they never made up that deficit. And I think for the Knicks, again, like what I'd said earlier, them spreading the ball around on the movement, like they had 5 players in double figures. I don't even know how many times. I don't know how many times they did that last season, but they damn sure didn't do it a ton, right? 5 different players in double figures. Cat had over 20. I think Cat had 28. Brunson had 31. And yeah, I mean, the Knicks are like markedly better than the Celtics. The only reason it was as close as it is because the Celtics just play the Knicks well from a coaching perspective. But yeah, very, very, very simple on this one, man. The Celtics fight hard, but the Knicks are clearly a better team. And they're coached really fucking well now. Way better than Tibbs.
Right. I think that's going to be like the major.
He's going to win
It's
Coach
just
of the Year.
Completely different shift in how they play.
That's my pick for Coach of the Year. Is Mike Brown,
Right on.
which would be like
Mike
the third
Brown?
time he's won it.
Mike Brown.
He won it with the Kings the year of the beam, and then he won it one of the years with the Cavs. So
Up next, Cavs, Nets. Dave, Sherrod, what we got?
You got it.
Right, you want
Yeah, I'll
to go?
go ahead and go.
Oh,
No,
man,
I'll go
okay.
ahead and go get the Nets up out of there, man. Because this was one of those. This was one of those. You know what I'm saying? Same games like earlier in the week with the Nets. Like I said, the Nets, man. I don't really know what the issue was. They played really well this game, though, against the Cavs. They competed versus the first game, like when they played Charlotte. This game, they came out and actually competed, even though, Donovan Mitchell bad. So, like, it's not much you can do. You know what I'm saying? They don't have anybody over there that can, check him at all. So, when you look at that and you see the fact that, just the Cavs got a lot going on over there offensively, and the Nets' main issue this year, if I see some defense out the Nets, then probably going to be the games they win. That's all I really got to say about them.
I could run a little D'Antoni offense on this. I don't need much time. My nigga Spider dropped 35. Jared Allen dropped 22 on his former team, and the Nets is trash. Get him out of here.
That's it.
Just like
Back
that.
to Jersey.
Man. That's it. Send them back to Jersey. We done went right back to Jersey.
Up next, Bucks, Raptors. Gabe, your Bucks beat my Raptors, man. What'd you see? What'd you like?
Giannis is what I saw. That's what I saw. He had 31 points and 20
Yeah.
rebounds. Like, who the fuck does
It was
that?
a fun game too, man.
Who
That's
the fuck?
It was a fun game, man.
Yeah, it was
a
close.
loss, but I think the Raptors are really fun to watch too.
It was a
man.
close game, but they don't got. I mean, nobody has anybody who can guard Giannis, but damn sure nobody on the Raptors can guard Giannis, like at all.
Right, you got to send a minimum of 3 at freak, man, to stop him, man.
Yeah.
I mean, with this slightly tweaked Bucks team, like doing that, I mean, you either die by Giannis or you die by his shooters. You feel me?
Right,
Like,
and that's the thing. I think, like, if anything, very different players. Like, Giannis is not Dwight Howard, but the way that this team, I could see this team playing, like, is reminiscent of the way that the Dwight Howard Magic played. Obviously, like, Giannis is not a low post player, but what I mean is that you got one central hub of your big man who's your dominant player, and then you got a bunch of shooters. And that's the way the Bucks are going to get wins this year. And they're my biggest surprise of the year so far. I didn't think they would be playing this well.
right, especially after retooling the way that they did.
Yeah, I mean, cap wise, they're in trouble, but they look good now.
Hey, we play today, not next year.
Giannis might not be
You
here
feel
next
me?
year, but we'll see.
Right. Up next, Pistons, Rockets.
Oh, you got it, bro.
Shit, I'll go ahead and go. I'll go real quick. Just another example of not having a point guard at the end of the game to really like slow things down and organize the shit. Because this was another game they lost at the end. Like it was close the whole time. Looked like they had a chance to win, but Kay Cunningham hit them 2 late free throws, and then they just didn't. They don't have a floor leader, floor general. Somebody to just bring on and be like, hey, everybody, hold on real quick. Let's set up. So yeah, I don't know. I think we're gonna be all right though.
Yeah. For us, we finally got in the win column. I didn't know. It's great to get a win. This was a good team win, honestly. For us against the Rockets. Rockets is considerably they could possibly be the Western Conference champions if they put it all together. You know what I'm saying? So for us to play them this early and to see how we come back from after a bad loss like we had game one and come into this game and get a W. I kind of like, I like the urgency that we played with. We didn't come out slow. We didn't come out, you know what I'm saying? We played kind of fast. Cade, coming in, knocking. See, the thing about Cade, I like him and I love what he do. I just know he's so young and it's like early with him when it comes to like decision making things to where like sometimes he kind of he get a little lost. It's a little fast for him sometimes where I know his game is slow, but sometimes the game be moving a little too fast. I like the coaching, like I said, I like the coaching and I like how we played against the Rockets. Nothing against the Rockets. Like I said, bro, they need a point guard, bro. That's the only thing I really say about the Rockets. They gonna play pretty much everybody like how they playing now. Like now I see them if they not winning by 20, if they lose, it's gonna be really, really close just because how much scoring they can put on, as far as Seguin, like I seen that. And I feel like Detroit got some of the best big men in the league and we couldn't do nothing with them. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Y'all running the bag. Heat Grizzlies, Dave Sherrod.
All right, like I said earlier, man, the Heat are a team. Keep your eye on. You got Bam, dropped 24. Khalil Ware, who was a potential Wemby kryptonite. That's a hot take. I'm jumping off the ledge. He had 19 and 9.
That's interesting.
That is dope. It is dope.
Keep an eye on it. And then you got Norman Powell, 15. Davion Mitchell, like I said. What do you have? 7 assists. And then a sleeper, Nikola Jovic. If he got a bitch in his name, then he ain't no bitch. He dropped 20. So I don't know. I just really like this team, man. Yeah, they running, they moving the ball, they scoring at a high clip, and then Tyler Hero's not even here too. So I don't know. I like what I'm seeing from them, and they blew out the Grizzlies.
Yeah, man. The Grizzlies, this was a bad game. But once again, like I said, Ja 4-16 from the field. Like, I mean, unless he have a good game, bro, that's gonna be the recipe for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson.
It's crazy how much of a difference. Sorry, not to cut you off, but real quick. It's crazy how much of a difference it is when Ja on the court.
Yes, bro, it is, bro. And then KCP, I be forgetting they have KCP over there, but he gotta do a lot more offensively for them, bro. Cause they rely too much on like Ja, bro. Like you clearly see it with the Heat. Like the Heat, if you get a team that is good with guard, like bro, the Heat got Davion Mitchell up there. Ja Morant is not finna do all of that he doing on Davion Mitchell. So when you see that, it's tough. It's gonna be a tough matchup every night. Yeah. They need more help over there in Memphis, man.
Do the Heat match up with the Grizzlies almost perfectly?
Perfect to me.
Yeah, the Grizzlies are like the Heat of the West.
Yes, perfect. Like perfect.
Up next, Spurs Pelicans. Gabe, gonna give Wemby his flowers again, man.
Look, 29-11 had 9 blocks. 9 fucking blocks.
9 blocks is sick.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have. Not only is he gonna have a quadruple double this year, I think he's gonna have multiple quadruple doubles, which is like I've never seen one in my life, right? So I will soon, and I think it'll happen this year. And so I think Wemby is just showing like the different facets in which he can be dominant. Like he can have a 40-something game like he did against the Mavericks, or he can have 29, 11, and 9 and still have the same kind of impact. And so, Devin Vassell looked good, put in 23 points. Steph Castle, 16, 6, and 6. I mean, like I said, man, I think there's a case to be had where he remains the starting point guard. And I think the most slept on part of this team is Carter Bryant and his ability to play defense. And so we'll see. So, again, get used to the losses for the Pelicans, but Spurs looking good, man.
Damn.
Look, man, the issue the Pelicans had against the Spurs is the same issue that all teams are going to have against the Spurs, man. What do you do with a 7-foot forever creative player who can easily average a triple-double covering the entire floor on both sides, man? Now, Zion got him a couple times, adding some impressive posters to his resume.
He looks good.
But when bro has sent 10 shots into the home crowd, there's not a lot to celebrate, bro. Except for him fouling out, which is exactly what caused the loudest and most uproarious applause in the Smoothie King Center that night, nigga.
Yeah.
20-something thousand Pelicans fans cheering the fact that their team were finally able to compete against a normal NBA team when Victor Wembanyama fouled out, bro. I ain't never heard a crowd pop that loud behind somebody fouling out, fam.
Yes,
I mean,
finally.
they jumped to their feet. And it was like 4 minutes left in the game, bro. It was a foregone conclusion at that point. But they couldn't wait to see him get up out of there, man. I ain't never seen that shit like that before. That really shows me, like, yeah, bro, we all know, like, this is a cheat code, bro. Like, the only way you can get him to not, pose a serious disadvantage against your team is to hope that he gets 6 fouls in regulation.
I said this the other day. The only way Wemby is going to have a bad game is if Wemby has a bad game. Like, nobody's going to make him have a bad game. He's going to have the bad game.
And I've yet to see that, honestly. Like, I've yet to see what inefficiency looks like from Victor Wembanyama.
He spent them time with the monks, man.
Another
He came
Pelicans
back.
L. Another Pelicans L. What else is new? Up next, Wizards Mavs. Now, this is embarrassing.
Yeah, another L for the disappointing Dallas Mavericks. But I'm gonna speak more on the Wizards. Keyshawn George again, who's probably my betting favorite to win Most Improved if he keeps this up, going from 8 points last year to currently averaging 27. It was he could not miss. It was him and Trey Johnson. Shout out Longhorns. Yeah, it was.
Now, is he a 4, a big 3, a 4? What is
he's a
what
wing?
is he?
So 3-4.
Okay.
Determine a matchup lineup.
But he a big boy though. And his bag is kind of crazy, bro. Like, I seen some of the moves he pulled, bro, out the triple threat. He looked dumb nice, bro. Yeah.
Sarr being the first pick, he's a real winner of that draft they got.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't mad at it. And as much development as you can do in Washington, you learn how to lose. But I think if that ain't his home, then somebody will see that and add and make a valuable roster piece out of him for sure.
For the Mavs, get a goddamn point guard.
Yeah, I'm never getting over it. I don't care how good he gets. I'm never getting over it.
I need FBI charges on Nico.
Hey,
21 turnovers, dog.
Right.
Crazy.
Rico Nico.
Real talk. Well, he a part of it. Hidden agenda. That boy had a hidden agenda.
Rico Harrison.
Lakers need to be checked out too, bro.
The whole thing.
For being able to pull that off.
Ain't that the next
That was
game?
an Adam Silver call, man. That came from upstairs. That was that Buffalo Wild Wings button. For real. Now, up next, man, Wolves Lakers, man. Okay, so my Wolves. I talked about it, and I'll talk about it again, bro. You can account for a 30 to 40 point performance from Luka Doncic, bro. You can guarantee about 28 to 35 from Ant-Man per night. The difference maker ultimately is going to be that supporting cast. Yeah, Julius Randle chipped in 26, but when Luka has the support of Austin Reeves with 24, DeAndre Ayton with 15, Rui Hachimura with 23 on 77% shooting, it's going to be the difference maker every time. Rudy Gobert took 2 whole shots. 2 shots. He took 2 shots the whole game and got 1 block. You 7'4" and you got 1 block? Dante DiVincenzo with another disappearing act. Where the fuck is Naz Reid? The Luka versus Ant debate is going to reach disrespectful levels this season, man. I can already feel it. And if Ant doesn't have compliments that can contribute to his heroics night in and night out, by the Western Conference Finals, he's going to be out of gas. Again, if he can carry all of them on his back that far.
Yeah, not too much you can do against the Lakers when his supporting cast is doing this. For some reason, Luka sees Gobert. He turns into an asshole.
Not going to win.
Yeah. But this game, he did learn that he can dunk compared to the first one.
Yeah, because Luka can make anybody look good. Luka make Jackson Hayes look good, nigga. If you put it up there, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no choice but to do something with it.
Will's got a Gobert problem.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
It out.
Yeah, man. Julius Randle got to step up, and bro, like I think they suffer from
like
a similar
Julius
issue
Randle,
as
though,
Houston,
but-
man.
I think it's just early.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
true,
let's
too.
not overreact, bro.
That's true,
We
too.
saw how they
It is
put.
early.
We saw how
It
they
is
put
early.
it
The
together.
Wolves are my
It
early
is early,
tear it down pick.
But do you believe in Dante DiVincenzo as a starting point guard?
Bro.
Nah, not as a starting point guard. They need to give Rob Dillingham a
Not too
chance.
much, bro. They do
They
need to
do.
give him a chance.
That's where I'm
They
at.
do.
That's where I'm
They
at.
do.
It is early, but the Wolves still have to
All
see
right,
this.
man. Warriors Blazers.
Blazers, man, this was a surprising win for the Blazers. I mean, they had 8 players in double figures. 8. That not a lot of teams do that. And so for me, it just again speaks to the team's balance. It speaks to their play style. And this is off the heels of the Chauncey Billups news. And so the fact that they rallied together and they whipped some ass was a nice thing. It felt good to see them kind of overcome that a little bit and pull together. And for the Warriors, they're gonna have duds like this from time to time because this is what happens when you have an old team, right? And you play a young team like this who plays with the kind of speed that the Blazers do. There's gonna be times where the Warriors just are not gonna be up to it, especially when they put so much effort into the games before, right? Like they're coming off that OT game against Denver. Like this is the kind of stuff that you're gonna see, right? And so, Steph still did his thing and had 35 points in 27 minutes, which is interesting, right? Because he played sub 30 minutes, which is probably going to happen a lot this year. Jimmy was only able to put in 14 points. And so, I don't really hold too much weight, at least on the Warriors end about the loss. I think it's just more of they were tired and they played a fast, young team and they traveled,
Yeah.
So.
Got outran.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
We'll see a couple of those from the Warriors this year, I'm sure.
100%.
Them back-to-backs, or them, them hard games, tall far games in between. We'll see a little bit of load management.
Right, because it means more for them to beat Denver than it ever will be for them to beat Portland.
Right.
For sure. That's a good call. Jazz Kings.
I'm gonna go D'Antonio offense again real quick. Zach LaVine is averaging 30.5 through the first 3 games. It was a highly competitive game, but Sabonis hit a game winner, 6 seconds left off his rebound, and then Russ got to fight the beam.
Yeah, for the Jazz, same story.
Yeah.
It's the Laurie show over there. Shots playing well. He's back to his all-star form.
Where would you like to see him land?
That's exactly what I was going to say. I'm interested to see where he's going to land.
Whoever can afford that,
I feel like
$40 million.
I would love to see him
and keep him out there.
chime in if you want to, but I think he would fit great in Detroit. He'd look great in Detroit. They need a second scorer.
Tobias
do,
is-
bro.
Tobias
But
is
he
gonna
looked good
have
on
to
San
give up
Antonio,
so
too, but-
much to go get that man. I don't know if we got.
I mean, what do you? I'm sure you're willing to part with
No,
enough,
no,
nigga.
no,
like,
no,
you know what I'm
no,
saying?
no,
Like,
no.
you can
Move
give up
Jalen
Isaiah
Duren,
Stewart.
move Stewart.
Give up
no.
Tobias
Not-
Harris.
That's
I like
enough
Give
right
Jalen
there.
Jalen Duren is Detroit basketball, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say
Like,
they
we
got
got
an identity
Detroit
with the
basketball.
people they
All
got.
of them is
I like
Detroit
Duren.
basketball.
But Jay Ivey,
He hurt.
Yeah, I mean they could put together Ivy and
I like
Ivy
Jay Knight.
and Harris will fit the salary. Ivy Harris and maybe
I
like
say-
another
You
player.
talking about Tobias
a
Harris?
Duncan
Oh, yeah, we
Robinson.
can get him up out of there. I'm definitely willing to get him. If we can ship him, y'all take
You
Tobias
hate him,
Harris.
bro.
Get him.
Attach a pick and that's all I
for
can do.
real.
They got the firepower to
they
do
can
it, so.
something.
Yeah.
Up next, Suns Clippers. Man, this Suns team is fucking weird. This Suns team is fucking weird, bro. Too many small names, too many small bodies, bro. I said before, Grayson Allen is not an NBA starter anywhere else. Dylan Brooks is your second option on offense. If Devin Booker doesn't go for 30, it's JV basketball, and that's exactly what happened at an aggressive-ass Intuit Dome against the Clippers. They faced a size and experience disadvantage and got embarrassed, down by as much as 30 at one point.
Clippers.
I don't know how much the addition of the currently injured Jalen Green could help, but I mean, this is painful to watch.
Clippers might have the best home court advantage in the NBA with that arena.
Bro, that wall is something crazy, ain't it?
Look, my take, man, we back at the auction. We back at the cookout. One thing at the cookout, you got the adult table and you got the kids table. No matter how warmed up your uncle is, you don't ever get up from like Blue said, bro. It's too small. You don't ever get up from the kids table and challenge your uncle to go outside and shoot. This is gonna be the result. So it's just. I know, I was making excuses early. We owe, but when we going up against these small names, small bodies, I mean, it's gonna be tough.
Bulls Magic. Aaron, it's all you.
Yeah, this is all Bulls the entire way. Magic fell back into their previous season woes of not being able to shoot, not being able to do pretty much anything. Paolo had 24 and 10, but it was a very inefficient. I think he had like 25 shots. Yeah, Bulls had 7 players hit double digits in this game. They've been fun to watch. Just playing with pace. Giddey has these boys moving free. Pretty much in the game.
Man, I hate that Giddey ever went through what he went through because it's hard to like his
Separated.
talent gets overlooked.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
his talent gets overlooked. Even though like what he did wasn't like super egregious. I don't really know the details of it. I didn't really look into it, but niggas cold.
He's a solid big guard, bro. He's a solid big guard.
Towards the end of last
And,
season, he was putting up some crazy numbers, bro. I don't know if anybody was paying attention, but towards the end of last season, he was putting up some wild numbers.
He loves to push the pace, which is great for this Bulls team.
It just suck when you ain't got to
Yeah.
play, when you could treat him like Rondo. That's what kills him.
Yeah,
They be treating him like
he can't shoot,
Rondo.
yeah.
Yeah, at least Rondo
That's
could
fact.
finish. Giddey can't finish.
Giddey's not on a fast break. You get him to half court, he's gonna get a little lost on the offense.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's find a way to get the ball out of his hands. Bulls Magic. Oh, we got that. Thunder Hawks.
Man,
Hawks beat the Thunder by 17. Thunder beat the Hawks by 17
this
points.
was a cakewalk, man. 30, 30 ball from Shea, 30 ball from Chet. Even though Chet hurt himself this game too, his back. So that's something we got to look for the next game. But, I mean, it was easy peasy, man, from start to finish. You know.
Yeah, man. The Hawks had a hell of people out too, and it was just like, I don't know, man. They spread the ball out a little bit more, but Trey only added 15 points, and this was an exhibition game for the Thunder kept this interesting.
Yeah.
The Hawks really don't got a whole lot to contribute, and being as down as they were, like
it was really just
to
be honest with you, it was a bad game for both teams because I think the Thunder was like 30% from the 3-point line. They really have it. That's been the same. I ain't gonna really say too much, but that's our Achilles heel, bro. We can't shoot threes, bro. Not as good as people think we can, bro. That's why Indiana stayed in the finals. That's why they was able to stay in a lot of those games because we missed a lot of threes. We shooting them, but we ain't hitting them.
Yeah. Bro said he ain't gonna tell us like it's a secret. Like we gonna tell our teams to take advantage.
Hey, y'all heard the Thunder
at Pelicans NBA. Y'all heard
the Thunder can't shoot,
right?
y'all. Like they ain't watching it.
I ain't really want to put y'all on.
I
don't
know. I don't know if y'all seeing the same thing I'm seeing.
Right. Up next, Hornets 76ers. We in the final stretch, gentlemen.
Man, back to my flying YNs, man. Miles Bridges, I think he was in the studio a little too long the night before. Came out super slow. Brandon Miller, he went out early, I think with like a shoulder injury. First half was a little spooky. They came out though. Miles, I think he got like a couple lean in the locker room, came out hooping second half. But then it went down to the wire. Quentin Grimes hit like a game stealing three, like a couple seconds left. 121-125, close game, but it's my favorite team, bro. I'm staying for it. My favorite team this season. Hornets, we fly.
The Hornets?
Flying YNs, yeah. I gotta go to YNs.
Fun, man. They fun, man.
Turn on the NBA, young
I want
boy.
my son to be a LaMelo Ball fan just because, like, how fun he make the game.
No, they do make it look fun.
Check back with me in a week though. I might be singing a different song.
They very, 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 very inconsistent. But speaking of inconsistent, you know, it looked like the Sixers finally done found some consistency with winning, you know what I'm saying? Maxey had a good game.
They got it, man.
You know what I'm saying? Quentin Grimes had a good game too. VJ kind of had one of those games to where like he went off. It was that game one where it's like, bro, he wanted to be in the NBA.
Yeah.
This was one of those games where he like, okay, this is really what we expect on a normal basis, you know what I'm saying, from you.
He looked like a rookie.
Right.
Yeah, so I mean, it was
he still had like 15.
He had like
15.
15. Yeah, he had like 15. So it was, like I said, to be honest with you, 4 of the starters had double figures for the Sixers, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's a pretty good game. And then, like I said, Quentin Grimes coming off the bench hitting 5 threes. You know, that's the recipe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah, I bet the Mavericks miss him, huh?
Man.
Traded his ass for one of the Martin twins.
Oh my God, what a terrible lopsided trade. Pacers Grizzlies, 103-128. In my opinion, man, the Pacers were still recovering from that double overtime OKC finals rematch and just kind of phoned this one in. I don't say that to take anything away from the Grizzlies, who are showing their toughness and seriousness against some talented teams already. But, I mean, The Pacers started James Wiseman, bro. I mean, come on. You ain't scaring nobody starting James Wiseman. You know what I'm saying? You putting fear in nobody's heart, bro. Benedict Mathurin put up 26 on 67% shooting,
Yes,
but that was
sir.
a footnote to what's shaping up to be a breakout season for Cedric Coward, man. He's already impressed in multiple games. He's averaging 19 points a game. Like, he's nice. And, you know, when Ja and Triple J, you know, are doing their thing or they're not doing their thing, he seems to offer a level of consistency, you know, a fearlessness that's gonna help him make a name for himself in this league. So I keep an eye out on Cedric Coward, man, because he's looking nice for the Grizz. You think Sherrod? What you think, Sherrod?
Man, so the Grizzlies, man. To me, this was, like I say, this was a good game for the Grizzlies. It's one of those same situations where if somebody stepped up, that, like, you know, like we said, Ja gonna do job, but he had like a bad game, honestly. I mean, compared, I wouldn't say a bad game because he still had ended with 19, but you know, you looking at Ja to get like 25, 24 points. So the fact that you know,
Yeah.
Coward stepped up like how he did and gave him 27, you know, 6 for 6 from 3, you know, you ain't beating them when they get that type of stuff going. For the Grizzlies, they a dangerous team. So
No, for sure. And last but not least, we're gonna run it back. Sherrod, Suns versus Nuggets. The Nuggets won this one, 111 to 133. Bro, I do not want to watch any more
this
Suns
was Clap
games, bro.
City right here today, bro. We was straight.
I do not want to watch the Suns anymore, bro. Can I sell the Suns ownership rights to the
I
whole
don't know.
podcast, like the Chris
I don't even
Paul,
know
Just
how they
collectively
Lakers
say they
trade
suck
veto,
every
New
game.
Orleans Pelicans, bro? Can we all just own the
How they
Suns,
still
bro?
getting TV games like this, bro? Like that, like
Bro, motherfuckers is pulling out all-star game
bro.
dunks against this team, bro. You see what Aaron
yes,
Gordon did, bro? He
yes,
put out a 360 on them
yes.
hoes, bro. His motivation
Yes.
was I wanted to make
yes. But
ESPN
all
top 10.
5 of the
nigga.
starters for the Nuggets had double figures, like all 5. It was like
That's
cake.
crazy.
Like,
Hey,
bro,
That's gonna be every game.
bro, there is zero motivation for the Suns to be competitive, bro.
They don't
they
even-
got flashes on defense here and there, man, but this shit ain't even
They
fool's
don't.
gold, bro. This
They
is
don't
straight
even
Reggie.
own their own picks. Like, that's what makes it worse.
It's looking bleak, bro. Devin Booker needs to duck, cover, and run for his fucking life, bro. Like, this ain't it. This ain't it. I don't know. I can't even imagine they got any kind of trade value in these guys. Like, what?
I think Booker like
the
this.
Suns,
You know what I'm saying? I think this just him. Yeah.
because he the
I
man.
think this,
He's
this,
making
he
$70
cool
million
with
a
this.
year.
He don't want
I
to
mean,
He don't want to
not
win.
everybody want to win, Blue.
Some
He just
people just
want
play to make
cars,
money.
bro.
Feel you, bro.
Yeah, some people want cars, bro.
Hey man, like I said last pod, bro, he the coolest Mexican to put on an NBA jersey since Eduardo
Nah, I feel
Nájera.
you.
So
I feel you.
Shout out Nájera, bro.
Nah,
I ain't
He had me
mad at
thinking
it,
I
but
could play
still,
basketball.
man, yeah, them games is hard to watch, brother. But yeah, man, let's run through these records right quick, man. So you know, after week 1, it's we got ourselves a little matchup here, bro. Let's see. I think the biggest advantage is Sherrod, you beat my teams 5 times to nothing. So Sherrod is 5-0 against me, 1-1 against Gabe, 0-1 versus Aaron, and 3-3 versus Dave. So I'm sensing a little budding rivalry there.
No, Dave picked good teams. He picked
Dave
good teams.
is
He know ball.
Yeah.
He know
you know what
ball.
I'm saying?
Little something.
Dave, we 1-1. We locked in. You 0-1 versus Gabe, and then 1-2 versus Aaron. So yeah, we got some.
Aaron Slick
we got
having
some.
a
We
good
got some
week,
cooking
y'all.
to do.
Y'all sleep really, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I see it.
Really sleep.
But see, Aaron Kryptonite is Gabe because Aaron 1-1 against me, but 0-3 versus
damn.
Gabe. So you know,
It's 'cause you got the Mavs,
2
bro.
of the 3 longest tenured War in the Paint members going at it. You know what I'm saying? And then 2-1 versus Dave, 1-0 against Sherrod. Gabe 2-1 versus me, 3-0 versus Aaron, 1-0 versus Dave, 1-1 against Sherrod. And then I'm 1-2 versus Gabe, 1-1 versus Aaron, 1-1 versus Dave, and 0-5 against Sherrod, man. So we got some competition, bud.
Sounds like
You know what I'm saying?
win.
But
I don't know, bro.
we got to figure out what the War in the Paint, you know what I'm saying, Warriors trophy is for the end of the year. But yeah, man, I think you know, for a first week, man, it's been some real intense, some real battles. You know, not a whole lot of blowouts. You know what I mean? Some real competition happening throughout the league, man. And I'm really excited about how this season's gonna play out, man. I'm real confident that it's gonna be competitive all the way around. I love the balance between the teams, man. It could be really anybody's game any night. Yeah, after week 1, man, how y'all
Man,
feeling?
I like I said, it's gonna be a good NBA season. I love this time. You know what I'm saying? It's my favorite
Mhm.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same.
this season's gonna be great. All these OT games, all these close games that have been happening, I love it. I want the scoring to come down just a little bit. I'm not trying to see nobody score 150 points a game, but I love this time of year because everybody's got a chance right now. Everybody's still super enthusiastic about the teams, and I think that's a good thing. So,
I'm just glad basketball's back.
Right on.
not for real, bro.
Hell yeah.
Look, I'm on
Long ass
Watching
offseason.
I'm on
baseball.
YN Watch. Well, I'm on YN Watch. Melo just dropped a triple double. I'll say that for next week. But
Let's go YN Watch. It's crazy.
Come on.
But yeah, bro, I love it,
Come
man. I'm
on,
happy.
man.
I'm also happy. Appreciate y'all for letting me jump on the team. Let me hop in the war with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I love basketball. I'm happy it's basketball season. Happy to have some people to actually talk ball with. I used to just be talking to myself in front of the TV. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man.
Hell yeah, man. No, we'll definitely be back with it next week, man. I'm excited to have y'all on board. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna tighten this shit up, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, come correct next week, you feel me? But yeah, man, incredible first episode. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night, man. Enjoy Sunday night basketball, and we'll tap back in next week.
Sure.
Peace.
Peace, yeah.
It's War in the Paint.